today or get them graded. Hundreds of vendors, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it. Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Maui and Moana, together again.
Can I get a Chi-Hoo?
This Thanksgiving, if you can watch one movie,
Hey, you wanted to come this time.
make sure it's
Moana.
Moana. Moana. You might want to hold on.
Disney's Moana 2, rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Only in theaters November 27th. Tickets available now.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
I think you should make me acting attorney general.
Acting Attorney General
You want the
Christopher
job?
Morales.
It's open.
It is open for now.
12:20 on a live imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, the gang's back together for a moment in time.
Yes.
Mace, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, man.
You missed a great show yesterday.
I heard it was fantastic. I heard Corporate Greg was great.
Really? Yeah, he
I
did
heard
well.
Momo stopped in. It sounded really fun.
John was brilliant.
I believe it.
Do we not have Greg today?
Yeah, where is Greg?
Well, we've got. I think Greg's sitting out because we got Pepe and Michael. And,
Okay.
Yeah, we got a full house today.
Okay.
What's that scumbag doing in there? Tell him to get in here.
Yeah, that's what I said. But he's like, no, I got better things to do. I'm like,
What time's Pepe coming in?
Whenever he wants.
I got to take out some venom on Pepe.
Oh!
Oh, look who's here.
Oh!
Before we officially do that, why don't we officially start the show? The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday right now. Good afternoon.
What's up, people? So, Morales is here. It's Live Imaging Tuesday. Michael Thompson is here. At some point, Pepe is going to be along. How are you, Michael? What's up?
I'm perplexed.
Perplexed?
Yes.
About?
Over?
The Cavaliers, what's going on?
They're
tonight's,
winning.
Tonight's a big test for them.
They
At
win
Boston.
tonight, then?
Yeah,
they win
at
tonight,
Boston's
then
big.
what? What does that say if they win tonight, Ireland?
Off to the races.
I think they could win tonight. You know, they've blown out every good
Cleveland over
opponent
there.
they've played.
I am not don't call me Mr. Cleveland. I never lived in Cleveland. I
Last
rarely
Tuesday,
was in Cleveland.
Last Tuesday, he said Lindsay should go back to Cleveland.
Yeah, I did. Well, I think they'd welcome her with open
He
arms.
said Lindsay should go back to Cleveland, and he called me a lard ass.
Haven't you called yourself that in?
I've never said lard ass. I've called myself fat.
I retract. I retract.
No, you don't need to retract.
I do. I retract.
No.
That was not nice.
Michael
and
tells me I need to lose weight all the time.
Yeah,
No, you're just thick.
There's a
You're not
difference
fat.
I am thick.
between saying you need to lose weight and calling you a name. I regret calling you that
You don't
name.
need to regret
I
it.
do.
It's okay.
I do. I regret it. I'm sorry.
You can't tell him what he regrets.
Yeah, I regret it.
Regret
I felt bad about it
is
for a
in
week.
the eye of the beholder.
The whole week you felt
the
bad
whole
about
week.
it? You know, Mace texted me. We had it out a few days later. Not because of that. And he texted me, not you've lost a friend. Can I buy you dinner?
Yeah.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
you must have felt bad about something you did.
Yeah.
If you're
I think,
offering to buy Chris dinner.
I think I want to reset.
And I'm
our
a lard ass,
relationship.
so that's going to be an expensive dinner.
I want to reset our relationship.
You want to
And
reset it?
Reset it.
Like we're going to baptize it?
Let's start clean.
Are you going to dip me in water?
Let's start clean. Let's
Okay.
just say, okay, we're starting right
So
now.
the last-
Hi, Chris.
So the last, let's see, 14 years don't exist?
Correct.
Okay.
We're going to wipe those out. Wipe out all
You know,
that
there's
history.
a lot of that going on in this country right now. A lot of people like Mika and Joe going down into the enemy camp.
Everybody's
You know,
making
there's everybody's giving people a new chance, a new. A
Who
fresh
are
start.
Mika and Joe? I don't know that story.
You if you don't want to know.
Yes.
Trust me.
Okay. Good.
I know the reference, yes.
Are they they're the morning people, right?
Morning
yeah.
Joe.
Morning. Well, Morning Joe. I know
Morning
that
Joe.
show. One time, Morning Joe. I don't think he goes by that. Does he? Does he go by Morning
Yes.
Joe?
Yeah, it's
some
called
people,
Morning
some
Joe.
people call
He
him
sat
that.
2 seats away from me at the Rams game.
Joe Scarborough?
Joe Scarborough.
Were you
It's
admiring his
super cool
hair?
guy. He does have serious hair. He's a much bigger man than you would
Oh, really?
expect. Oh, yeah. He's probably 6'3", 6'4". He's a big man.
Wow.
And
he's a thick man also, as you like.
Thick
to
man.
say.
Yeah, thick man.
You
Yeah.
belong to the thick club.
Yeah.
Two C's, by the way. 2 C's.
So we were going to be Juan's 50th birthday is on Saturday, and
Happy birthday, Juan.
We were going to be in Hawaii this week for his birthday, but Sophie, our dog, 18 years old, looked like she was on her last leg last week, and so we canceled the Hawaii trip, and then she seems fine now, so we could have gone to Hawaii anyway.
Do you know how much money Sophie saved the two of you?
Well, yeah, no, she did save a lot of money. That's true.
If that's her last act
Yeah.
as a loyal pet, that's a good one.
I think 50th birthday is too much pressure for me to handle.
Well, I went to Hawaii for my
Cake,
50th. It was
gift,
great.
I mean, all that's. I got to get everything right.
What are you going to get him?
He's a big listener.
Come on.
He's a P1. Juan's a P1.
MT. Come on. I know you got something
So
there.
get him a get him lunch with Pepe.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you get a 50-year-old man who's got everything
A
already?
trapeze.
A trapeze?
Yeah.
I like it.
Is that never mind.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it is exactly what you think.
Oh, it is.
It's a regular Cirque du Soleil situation.
You have a
in
tree
there.
to hang the trapeze in the backyard?
I think it's
Oh,
an
it's
inside
going in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's an inside trapeze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
no.
you think the hot tub bit with Cappy and I in your hot tub?
Yeah.
Imagine Brian Cohen and I in your trapeze.
Oh.
Now
like
that's
that.
the hot
yeah,
bit.
Owen. Wow.
In tights, wearing tights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
That's a lot of beef in your bedroom, Mace.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It'd have to be really reinforced.
So, Michael, I brought up a question with Mason earlier, and Chris, you can jump in on this too. How excited am I allowed to get that the Lakers have won 5 in a row when they've been favored in all 5? In other words, they haven't beat a really good team yet. Am I still allowed to get excited?
No, you got to look at the opponents. They won games they were supposed to win.
Wait a minute. Get excited.
Another one of those tonight.
They haven't looked this good in a while.
I mean, that's
a couple
5
of years they haven't looked this good.
You'll take it, but if they can beat teams like Phoenix and Oklahoma City and Minnesota in those next 5 or 6 or 10
Well, they've
games,
already beaten
Yeah,
Minnesota and Phoenix.
We beat Phoenix, right? We beat
And
Phoenix.
Minnesota.
Oh, and Minnesota.
yeah. if
So
they can
come on.
Good job, Mace.
Yeah,
Well, no, I just remembered. I thought we beat Phoenix, and now we're worried about
We're
Phoenix.
1-1 against Phoenix.
Oh, 2 games.
Each team has won.
John,
at their,
you can
on
get
their own
excited.
home court.
Yeah, I
Good.
say get
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
as hell.
In the year of the Brawny, you can
right.
get excited for anything you want.
He does.
Bronny questionable tonight, Chris, with left heel soreness.
Listen.
Does that tip the scales towards the Jazz?
Those 4 points he scored in the G League game, that was tough on the body, my friend.
Announced by George Sedano.
Yeah. Oh, did he do the G League game?
On
Now he's all over the place.
ESPNU.
If
Yeah.
you've got a TV broadcast for
Yeah.
George, he's there.
Are you wearing women's glasses?
By the way, I think they're cool. They're purple
look good.
purple spectacles.
They're men's glasses, but I stole this idea from Quinn Snyder.
But that was
You ever see Quinn Snyder's glasses?
Yeah.
Bright red.
Look like Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh,
Excellent.
it is like Sally Jesse.
Or Rachel Maddow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rachel Maddow. Yeah, no, Sally Jesse. Is she still working? Sally Jesse?
I don't even know if she's still alive.
I don't think,
she's
I think
still around.
she might be a final.
I came across who's the one that used to be on KFI? A woman,
Dr. Laura?
Dr. Laura is still on Sirius.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's still on Sirius XM. I think they're just replaying old ones, but she's still out there.
Yeah, they look like granny glasses, Ireland.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Okay, good.
Sally Jesse Raphael, still 89 years old.
89 years old. Wow.
Oh, yeah, let's
See,
go.
her glasses are red.
Yeah, yours
Yeah.
are blue, but you.
Mine are purple.
Purple. Yeah, they're purple, Michael. They're purple. He's allowed to get. They've won 5 in a row, so he went out and
If
got
they
purple
lose,
specs.
Michael, if they lose to the Jazz, they're gone.
Oh, they're not gonna lose tonight. In the fridge, baby.
No, it's not in the fridge.
It's in the fridge,
God.
Mace.
They are arguably the worst team in the league, right?
Cooper Flag. They're in the Cooper Flag business.
Could they leave Walker Kessler behind?
Oh yeah, he's not playing tonight.
Oh, right, he's out tonight.
he's
no,
out.
I'm saying, could we get
Is he
him?
out
Oh,
for
I know
sure?
he's out.
Let me look it up.
I think
he's
I,
been out.
I think
Been
I
out.
saw he's out.
Cooper
tonight.
Flag, baby.
It's going to be an NBA Cup court. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
This is our
about
first
that.
look at the NBA Cup court in LA.
And we haven't seen it yet. There's no advanced preview.
I saw it. It's not as outlandish as
I
the
didn't
one
think
from
the
last
Spurs
year.
one was crazy.
No,
it's fine.
It looked okay.
Yeah.
It looked okay.
Cappy, last minute, asked for a ticket to tonight's game.
Did he really? Is he coming?
Hopefully, he'll be more entertaining in the suite than he was last week.
Oh,
last
I
week,
heard
he
he
was-
did
yeah,
just
he was a
eat food.
dud.
Yeah, I heard he was a dud.
Yeah, he was just sitting on his phone, texting Rachel.
Still better than I. Better than I.
No, you're excited.
Well,
when you're there.
did he stay for the second half? That
No,
would make
we
him better
both,
than Mace.
We both left
Yeah.
at halftime.
All right. I tell you what, coming up next, are the Cowboys deliberately trying to tank?
Well, they're-
Deliberately trying to
They're
tank.
doing well.
Plus, Laura hit up one of LA's new hot spots, and she's going to tell us too. Coming up next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, let me tell you about Beverly Hills Orthodontics. If you don't like your smile, you got anything going on with your teeth, you got to meet my friend Monica Madden at Beverly Hills Ortho. Monica is born and raised in L.A. She's a mom herself, so she's it's an open door policy. Bring you, bring your kids, bring your parents, bring your grandparents. Monica treats everybody. And she has 4 locations in all different parts around the city. So you got to go to her website and check out the nearest one to you. You can go to that website at BeverlyHillsOrtho.com or call this number, 877-LET'S-DO-THIS. That works out to 877-753-8736 or BeverlyHillsOrtho.com.
Sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Collectors, Front Row Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center on November 23rd and 24th. Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. SGC and PSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. Hundreds of vendors, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it. Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
Score a win with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup options. Amazon Pickup is a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations that are near you. Choose an Amazon locker or counter. Whether you're hustling between home, work, or your usual game day spots, grab your packages on your schedule. Amazon Pickup is the worry-free option for the times when home delivery isn't ideal. To find your nearest Amazon Pickup location, go to amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Party and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers and Kirk Morrison Sunday, November 24th for their live Rams postgame show from Ray's Lounge at Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes and party with Travis, Kirk, and ESPN LA fans. Hollywood Park Casino is Los Angeles' premier card room casino and entertainment destination. Enjoy a postgame meal and drink at Ray's Lounge right after the game. Party and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game. Must be 21 and older.
Miss the good old days when everything was more affordable? Well, Kia of Carson is bringing them back. Black Friday deals are here all month long. This is your chance to save thousands on the exciting Kia lineup, including the new EV, hybrid, and plug-in models. Or you can enjoy deals on classics like the rugged Telluride, the sporty K5, and the all-new K4 sedan. Whatever you need, Kia of Carson most likely will have it in stock as one of the largest Kia dealerships in the country. Head over now or online at KiaofCarson.com. Hurry in for best selection.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title? No problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Paid for by Cards for Kids.
Lowe's knows that to win the job, pros need the best prices. That's why only at Lowe's, MVP's Pro Rewards members can get a volume discount on eligible orders as low as $1,500 at the Pro Desk. That means you get the prices you need to start any job, small or large. Because Lowe's knows pros. Valid in-store only. More terms and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms or Pro Desk for details.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. For instance, TCU walked into the locker room at halftime in the 2016 Alamo Bowl, down 31-0. The Horned Frogs stormed into the second half and erased a 31-point deficit to force overtime, and eventually won it in the third overtime, 47-41.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
You know it's fun when it's Baker Street.
Yeah, Baker Street.
That was the one that you said.
That was
Yahweh's
the one.
Crew's going back to, what the hell were we?
The whiskey?
Yeah, for the Christmas show.
Are
I'll
they?
have more, I'll have more details on that shortly. 12:33 on a live imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland. Michael Thompson's here. Where's Pepe?
He'll be
He
along.
likes to make a fashionable entrance. He likes to be wanted, to feel needed,
How
to
much
feel
does he
missed.
spend at Starbucks in a week? He's always sucking on one of those frappuccinos.
Yeah, he spends more than Mace.
That's actually a close race.
That really? That's a close race. I drank 2 quad espressos, tea, and that's it. Now I've discovered overnight oats from the Illy.
Speaking of
that
really?
is delicious.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Starbucks, you know that how long have they been around? 40, 50 years?
Something like that,
They're
sure.
everywhere,
Yeah.
in every corner.
Yep. Right.
Dave Miller, our pal, one of our fans.
Mason, him
our
are
biggest
enemies.
fan.
No,
Enemies.
I love Dave.
You know, he has never set foot in a Starbucks.
Why?
Why?
He's not a coffee drinker, and he's
Yeah.
not even gone in to get water or a snack. How is that even possible?
Do you remember that movie?
He's not spending a lot of time in Seattle, apparently.
Do you
where
remember
they're on
that
every
movie?
corner.
You saw Best in Show, right? Did you
Yeah,
ever see Best in Show?
loved it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love that scene where they say, we met each other at Starbucks. We weren't in the same Starbucks. I was in one Starbucks, and she was in the Starbucks across the street, and that's how we met.
When we used to go to Seattle, when Michael and I used to go to Seattle before they moved that team to Oklahoma City, the Fairmont Olympic Hotel, which is a great hotel that we used to stay in all the time, is on one corner, and on the other 3 corners were Starbucks.
Amazing.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's that way anymore.
So
but it
you know
was
where
back then.
Laura went this past week? This didn't come up yesterday, apparently. Laura?
With Spirit Rhino?
No, she did not.
Why would you think I was end up there?
What's wrong, with,
Yeah.
what's wrong with the Spirit Rhino?
There's nothing wrong
I've
with
been there
it.
before one time, and that's it. You don't need to go back.
Yeah.
Real
yeah.
quick, though, for the visual, Pepe's not carrying a Frappuccino.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
But as a proud media member, he has his credential for the game on early.
Yeah, good. You got to wear it
Yeah.
all
You don't wanna
day
forget
long.
your credential,
all
Pepe.
day long. All right, so Laura, Friday night you went to
Cosm.
Yeah, saw Cosm for the first
I
time.
was mind blown. I didn't really know what to
So
expect.
what game was on Friday night?
So they did have the Laker game playing, and I got there towards
In the
end.
hall, right?
In
In
the
the
hall.
hall.
Yeah.
But in the dome, it was a Sacramento Minnesota game that went into OT, which was a great game, by the way. But I didn't know what to expect. I got there and I was mind blown. I literally was like, I could touch their shoe. Like, that's how close you are, and you feel like you're at like courtside at a game,
At
which
a game,
I
yeah.
can't afford. So being there, I'm like, oh, this is what it feels like. I feel important, you know. So it was really cool. But I talked briefly about this yesterday.
Okay.
What tugged my heart, Mace,
Yeah.
were those lemon pepper wings.
Oh, yeah? You like the lemon
The
pepper wings
I
over there?
told her she's got to invite Lou Williams
Oh, yeah,
to come meet her at the
Let's
thing.
go, Lou. Come
Lemon
through
pepper
because
Lou.
the lemon pepper wings are amazing. They also had like these corn cheese nachos, I believe, that my friend ordered that were really good.
Nice.
And the drinks were actually really strong.
Yeah, the food is really, really good. I
Sneaky
love
good.
those. The nachos with the Korean
yes,
nachos are delicious.
really, really
Mace,
good.
you know Laura's going under the knife again this week.
Oh,
Yeah, my knee.
This is your other knee,
My
right?
left. Yeah, my left knee.
So you're going to have 2 new knees.
Well, no.
You're like Phil Jackson.
Double new knee.
No, double new knee. No, I mean, you know, we got to get it done. We got to
So
get it
how
done.
long? So how long will you be off?
I will be back December 12th.
And how long will it take to actually be able to walk around and use your knee?
I hope they said only like a few days, but
Okay.
you know, I can't like work out. I should put a little bit of pressure slowly.
Yeah.
So knowing me, I'm going to try to do it in 2 days and be back in a week, but we'll see.
All right. So Friday, Laura's getting started. Well, we wish you the very best.
Yes. And if you also want to experience Cosm, because it's great and you need to go.
Yeah.
For the NBA Cup events at Cosm, you can get 20% off if you use ESPNLA as their code.
Very nice.
Excellent. Well
Takes
done.
Pepe, like, did you hear all the noise he's making with his
Yeah,
jacket?
I know. He's
I was trying to ignore Pepe's noise as I
Pepe, you
gave the
can't
code.
you can't just unwrinkle a jacket.
This
in
is
the middle
a
of studio.
professional radio show. Are you kidding me, Pepe? Coming in here in wrinkling jacket? Wrinkling jacket?
Daisy, guys.
Oopsie daisy. I like it.
Google Gaga.
All right.
What
so
cologne you got on today? You smell good, though.
I always smell good.
Tell him, Pepe.
This is a
I'm not
different
going to
cologne.
tell you the name of my cologne. No, it's a special.
it Brut?
A special blend.
Pepe's got his
Old
vodka.
Spice.
Old Spice.
Old
for
Spice?
Old Spice for an old
I,
man.
I rode up the escalator today, and there was a guy and a lady in front of me, and there was so much cologne and perfume wafting my way. I'm like, do you still wear cologne, Pepe?
That's what I just said. He smells
You do.
He's got it on right now.
Do
You're
you
not
wear it?
paying attention.
No, I don't think
I wear
most
cologne.
people don't. Do you wear cologne?
Yeah, at night usually.
This guy just
I'm
it was
going
like
out.
a cloud of cologne.
Yeah, I don't try to. Mainly so when you get close, you smell it.
Right.
I
You know what I
wear
mean?
cologne. There's nothing
All
wrong
right.
with
You
that.
smell good, Pepe.
I just use body spray. That's the easiest.
You had to say that, right? You led us all the way just to tell us. So we imagine
I
you
love body
spraying
spray.
Axe body spray.
I love Axe. It's the
Hey,
best.
Find something that works. He sticks with it.
He put Suavecito in his hair
Yep.
and Axe everywhere else.
There you go. So I wanted to ask you guys about. So I go out to this place in Desert Hot Springs. That's where we ended up going instead of Hawaii.
Okay.
So we want the mini bar out of the room because if there's a mini bar, we will eat absolutely everything in it.
You can't just lock it?
No.
Okay.
So we called the front desk and said, could you please take the mini bar out of our room? And they said, yes, that'll be a $35 fee.
What?
I'm like, are you kidding me? To remove the mini bar food, it costs $35?
You know what I would have done?
What?
Unplug the mini bar and put it in the hall.
You know what we did? We took a box and we put all the items from the mini bar in it, and we took it to the desk and said, here, we're not paying $35, and we removed the mini bar ourselves.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But, I never like to have the mini bar in the
Why?
room.
You don't have the willpower?
I have none. None, Pepe. None. If there's junk there, I will find a way to eat it.
You need to have willpower.
Yeah, I agree.
Easier said than
I
done
agree,
there, Pepe.
All right, we're going to spin the wheel of questions coming up next. Plus, wheel of questions plus the Dallas Cowboys thing.
Okay.
Jerry Jones still looking really upset on a camera somewhere right now. All right, hey, I love my Hyundai. When I started working with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, I immediately said, okay, well, I'm going to drive a Hyundai because I want to experience it myself. So there's I drove the Tucson Santa Fe. I drove the Palisade. I drove the all-electric Ioniq 6, which is amazing. And I ended up with the technology-packed Elantra. It is a hybrid, and I absolutely love it. There's the sport mode, and whenever I hit the sport mode, I always think of Pepe. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's what the car does when I hit the sport mode. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hey, it is the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, every Hyundai backed by America's best warranty. Make your next getaway your best one yet. Visit HyundaiUSA.com, or even better, see your nearest SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Test drive your Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Weekdays after Mason in Ireland.
Can you imagine if Cappy gets shanked tonight on our taco tour?
This gentleman just told me that I should be auctioning off my bomber jacket here because after tonight in this taco tour, I'll never be able to zip this thing up
That's
again.
a fair point.
That
You're
is
not.
absolutely true.
You're going to be too fat.
I am.
Zach?
Es mucho gordo.
See?
See. See.
Sedano and Cap today at 3 p.m.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey, John Ireland here. If you're looking to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage. They'll make you a cash offer, no need for repairs. They buy as is. With Seller's Advantage, there are no agents. They can close in days, and they buy with cash. They'll even offer a $10,000 advance to help with moving and other expenses. Check out their reviews online and call for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, and visit sellersadvantage.com.
Collectors, Front Row Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center on November 23rd and 24th. Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. SGC and PSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. Hundreds of vendors, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it. Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
FX's English teacher. Every single one of these essays is so bad.
An F? What is this?
With grades like this, I'm gonna have to hit the corner, sir.
From executive producers of What We Do in the Shadows.
Who's running the school? Is it us or is it them? Them.
Go sit next to Tiffany.
She told me it was offensive to learn Mandarin because you're not Japanese.
FX's English teacher is now streaming on Hulu. All new Mondays on FX.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture with daily use.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles, and we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
It was early. Luke was early. He jumped in there. What do you got?
But I love it.
Yes.
I love it. All right. I'm actually a little bummed that Pepe's not here for this one because of where the wheel
roll back
landed,
in
but it's okay.
eventually. Yeah.
All right, guys. I could not sleep last night, so I did what everybody does when they can't sleep. You shop.
Oh, that's
dangerous.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
That's
So I started Christmas shopping last night because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, oh, well, this has good deals. This has good deals. I just want to know, how early do you guys start your Christmas shopping?
Well, I've already started. I'm looking for sales right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
See, we think like,
See, Juan and I do not exchange Christmas gifts. That's
Right.
just a hard and fast rule. But
Smart.
I got to get my mom and not stepdad Leo and my brother and my brother's partner.
other people's.
Correct. I got to get theirs. That'll be last minute Amazon Black Friday kind of thing. When's Black Friday is next, right? Thanksgiving's next week.
Yeah.
So, by the way, everybody's got a Black Friday sale now early.
Yeah.
Like it's already Black Friday at some places.
Right.
You know why they call it Black Friday, by the way?
Yeah, because everybody goes
No,
in the black.
because all the
No.
stores. Yeah, that's
Go
what I
in the
thought.
black.
No.
What?
It's because the stores all get their year into the black.
That's what he
No-
said.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
is that
all
what you
go
said?
to the
Yeah.
black.
So they
Yeah.
become profitable
Right.
at that
all the
point.
shopping.
Yeah. Shopping is tricky. I do everything
Either that or a
online,
lot
never
of-
go
A lot
anywhere.
more blacks go shopping.
Is that right? I don't know.
Yes.
So you're not. So you're just kind of like a convenient shopper. I'm a very
Correct.
thoughtful shopper. Like, oh, what would they want? What would they need?
Oh, you're like a big Etsy person.
No, hell
You
no.
go to Etsy and
No,
you buy.
Etsy.
Who are you shopping for? Are you shopping for Mason and Ireland too?
I could shop for them. They're. I feel like they're very difficult to shop.
We
for,
are
though.
difficult to
Are
shop
you
for.
shopping for Pepe?
I could shop for Pepe.
Pepe, what do you want?
What do I want?
Food
From
for
Laura.
your
Christmas.
For
From
Christmas
Laura.
from Laura.
Food for your llama?
No, I just like cologne.
There you go.
What brand?
Autographed picture of Rita Hayworth.
Yeah. What brand of cologne, Pepe?
Any good.
Any
good cologne.
You're willing to smell like anything.
No. Any good cologne.
So Laura, you know what to get him?
Okay.
Have you heard of Blue?
Blue.
Oh, yeah.
BLU?
Oh, wait a minute.
BLU?
Isn't that the Tim Chalamet
No.
cologne?
Blue,
I think it is.
Blue is by Chanel.
Yeah,
Okay.
It smells amazing.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
It smells really
Not
good.
a cologne person. Anything else?
No, anybody else? Michael,
yeah,
have
anybody
you
else?
started?
Michael?
No,
yeah,
I-
do you
You
shop?
have grandkids.
No, I just give out cash.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good.
How do we get on your
No wonder.
How do
yeah, I
we
was
get
gonna
on your
say,
list?
No wonder you're the most popular house in your
Right?
neighborhood.
Yeah, just give money.
Go get what you want.
By the way, that is what people want more than anything.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
You can't do it with a family member. You can't just say,
No.
here's a hundy, but...
No, no, Mace, but for the kids, you have to buy items.
Correct.
For
You
little
have
kids,
to... Yeah, little kids. But otherwise, cash is a great
Cash
gift.
is- yeah, you never go
I
wrong with
give
that.
that for every wedding.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what people really want
Definitely.
is cash. All right, so, John, you sent this along. The Dallas Cowboys once again got smacked
Oh
at
yeah,
home
I want
last
Michael
night.
to hear this.
And Ryan Clark from ESPN says that the Cowboys are doing everything on purpose.
And one of those things said by Jerry Jones was that they were going to be all in. And now all we've gotten this season as this team has continued to regress was that we couldn't do X, Y, and Z because of this. All we've gotten is excuses. We haven't found any solutions. We haven't found any answers. I had a homeboy one time in training camp, and he was going to miss curfew. And on the way back, he just wrecked his car on purpose. Because he said, if I wreck my car on purpose, then at least I got an excuse why I ain't here. Right now, Jerry Jones has been wrecking this car on purpose this entire season. He's been trying to give us an excuse as to why he didn't go out and make this team a championship contender.
No,
All right.
that's stupid.
But why would Jerry Jones do that?
No.
What's the point?
Makes no sense.
It doesn't make
Just
sense.
somebody trying to be different with his opinion.
Now, if you are really trying to tank, you don't sign Dak Prescott
For $60 million a year.
$60 million
Right.
a year,
Or CD
or
Lamb.
CD Lamb, exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't believe it. I don't think he's trying to tank. I think if you look at his face during games, and if I was him, I'd sit in the back of the box so they couldn't show me all upset all the all But I mean, all those
Season's
shots
over.
of Jerry kind of
Right.
anguished over the game.
Season's over. He needs to go out and get Dion
Why are they losing?
because they're a bad team.
Well, they were playing good yesterday in the first half.
Yeah, but the game's 60 minutes, Pepe.
but
I know, but I mean,
and
give me
Houston
a
jumped
good
on him right
reason
off the
why
bat.
they lost.
They're just a bad team, Pepe.
They have a very good defense, supposedly.
Yeah, not really.
They really don't.
No.
They're supposed to have a good defense.
They have Hendricks. They have Micah Parsons return, and
They're going to have a top 5 or 7 pick, it looks like, and they need to go out and get Dion and bring Shador in and try to trade.
Is that where you're going?
Why not, Mace?
That's going to be the solution.
Dion's done a good job in Colorado. Why not? He's respected by everybody in the NFL. He's one of the all-time greats. He obviously knows how to motivate guys. Why not?
Because
wouldn't you rather have the Raider job than the Cowboy job?
Yes. Raiders and
Cowboys,
Shador.
I mean, Dion ain't afraid of the spotlight. He loves the spotlight.
Let me ask you this: If they followed your plan, what the hell do you do with Dak Prescott?
Well, you could
you're paying him $60 million a year. What can you do for him?
Eat some of the contract and trade him.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do that when you are not the owner of the team.
But the guy's worth $15 billion. He can afford to pay off Zach some money.
See, the way I view it is, if I was Dion, I want to go somewhere where I'm not going to be interfered with.
But he
totally. I agree.
I think Jerry Jones meddles in everything. I don't think he is the best general manager in the world.
Jerry Jones did not meddle when Bill Parcells was there.
Well, no, but do you really think Deion Sanders he's going to stay hands off?
I think he would for Belichick.
No, Belichick never won nothing without Brady. He
Right,
can't win.
but that Michael, do you want to bet me $1 Bill Belichick's a head coach in the NFL next year?
You're on.
Yeah, I think he's getting. I mean,
there's
as of today,
5 openings.
As of today, it looks like
But
he's getting the Jacksonville job.
Yeah, but he's not going to
be
be the Cowboys. They should go get Dion, man. I'm telling you.
Well, they better get in line because the Raiders want him too.
You think so?
Yeah, and the Raiders might have more talent than the Cowboys, and they're not tied to Dak's contract or CeeDee Lamb's contract.
Well, there literally is a line, and the Raiders are at the front of it right now.
But Dion seeks the spotlight. He ain't afraid of the spotlight. And the brightest.
But that's not the point, Michael. I'm sorry.
And he's a Cowboy. He's a former Cowboy.
Wait, that's not the point. You can motivate the kids at the university or college. It's a different story when you get to the NFL because at one point they're going to.
It worked for Jimmy Johnson.
Talk back to you.
Didn't
it's
it?
Way back. It's different now. It's
No,
totally
but
different.
But Dion's different, man. He has a lot of gravitas with players.
I think that.
But Michael, the question we're asking is, if you're Dion and the money is exactly the same, and they offer you the Raider job or the Cowboy job, which one are you taking?
Well, taking the Cowboys, more high profile.
I'm taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders.
Yeah, I want
Cowboy,
the Raiders.
The Cowboy job is like being a Dodger manager or a Yankees manager.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Raiders and I'm drafting Shador.
Right, I get a longer runway with the Raiders than I do with the Cowboys.
Yeah,
that's the problem. The problem is if you don't win year one with Dallas, they want to run you out of town. Raiders, you can look at as a rebuild, and people
so much
are going to
pressure being the Laker head coach. So let's say the Lakers offer J.J. Redick a job or Oklahoma. Which one should he take? Oklahoma over the Lakers because Oklahoma has whatever, or you go to the franchise that has all the
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's
but
a fair
I think
question.
It would come down to what are the compensation packages the same?
Yeah, basically the same. And the Cowboy job is like the most glamorous job in football.
I'd rather work for Mark Davis than I would for Jerry Jones.
Of course.
Well,
And
Jerry
not
Jones
only
is in
that,
the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Yeah, I know, but Jerry Jones hasn't won since the last century.
When did Mark Davis win?
Why?
Yeah.
Also the last century.
Why?
He's never won.
Michael, why the guy from Connecticut didn't take the job from the Lakers?
Because he's more of a college coach.
Okay.
Dion's not a life of college coach. He's not.
No, he's definitely not.
So
Definitely not.
what you're saying is that if there is a team that is a big,
High
big
profile.
team, you have to
High
take
profile,
that
like
team.
the Cowboys, Lakers,
I agree.
Knicks.
I agree with Mason with Ireland.
You always agree with him.
Deion Sanders in Vegas
that's
would
not even
be
true.
Huge.
crazy.
It'd be huge, but not as big as being in Dallas.
By the way, if you look at not everybody's going to have a shot at Shador. Right now, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 teams with 2 wins.
And how many of those have a young quarterback already in place?
Let's see, Jacksonville.
Yep. They got Trevor Lawrence. So they don't
Giants
need him.
wide open.
Yeah.
Raiders wide open.
Yeah.
Tennessee wide open.
Yep.
Cleveland wide open.
Ooh, yeah. Dion would have to pull some kind of strings, like don't draft my kid, or
Don't
else
draft.
he ain't coming.
Dion does not want to be in Cleveland.
No,
No.
or want
Well, it
Shador.
depends who the coach. Well, you're saying if Dion got
Or
that.
Shador.
Yeah.
He doesn't want Shador in those teams. He wants Shador in either Raiders or the Cowboys.
But don't you think Shador's
Dolphins.
going to go where Dion goes?
Oh, definitely. That's
But
the
they're
package
gonna-
you would like to
but
have.
they're going to have to do some kind of.
Maneuvering, some kind of manipulating.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see. I do think Dion will be a head coach in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if do you think next year?
Next year, yeah. He's got
I
Colorado.
do too.
And I think
agree
Ireland's
with
probably
Michael.
right about Belichick. There's a lot of
Colorado might win out and be in the mix.
Oh, wait.
I was trying to find the right input to get ESPN on, and the sound.
Colorado. If Colorado wins out, aren't they in the playoffs?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Two
There you
lost
go.
teams get into the playoffs.
How about that?
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to win out, though.
Why?
Well, they're in a loaded conference.
Do they have a Big 12 championship game?
Yeah, I think so. They always have.
So-
I mean, they're not going to beat Texas, are they?
Oh, yeah, that's true. They got to go through Texas. huh?
So Shador is going to be the number 1 pick.
He's going to be the first quarterback. He could be the number 1 pick.
He's going to be the best quarterback, but I think the other guy is going to be the
Travis Hunter?
Yeah,
Number 1 pick.
number 1 pick.
Well, I think Deion's going to try and finagle to get both of them.
Of course.
You know,
ain't gonna
and
work.
probably overpay for it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I think he's going to try and get.
By the
both
way,
those
Texas
kids.
as SEC. I know they used to be Big 12.
Oh,
now
all
they're
right. So
SEC.
who else is in Colorado's conference?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think they got a chance to win out, man. They're playing well.
It is I just left it.
I'm having trouble remembering where all these teams ended up. What are they in?
BYU is 6-1. Colorado is 6-1. Arizona State 5-2. Iowa State 5-2.
Yeah, see, Colorado going to beat those
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah, and do you know if they have a championship game?
I don't. Not
Yeah.
from looking at this. But they're right there. I mean, I think right now BYU and Colorado are both playoff teams.
TV wants Deion in the playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think he's going to go to Las Vegas. He's going to go to
Deion will.
Raiders.
I'm saying Cowboys.
Deion.
Put $1 on it.
Okay, dollar. A lot of dollars
Mace,
around here.
yesterday, we'll leave it up to you. Yesterday, we brought back sports graffiti, and everybody killed it.
Did they?
Yeah, because we made them sit for a week.
Okay, well, let's
so
go.
we can bring it again, but it's on trial.
Okay.
So if they do well, great. We'll keep doing it. If you don't do well, we're benching it.
Okay, callers, you are on trial.
710 ESPN. 877-710-3776.
And you didn't call me for my
Oh, yes, we're going to call Pepe for his picks.
You were afraid.
So you went 0-5 again.
No.
No. You are a lifetime 0-5.
Yeah, you still have the
By the way, we
still have the lowest winning percentage of all time.
Decide that. We decided that we didn't want to let Pepe pick because then he would get
might
one
get a
right.
win. Yeah. How did everybody else do? I know I lost the UCLA game.
Yeah, I'll pull it up and tell you coming up next. Mason in Ireland, Sports Graffiti right now, 877-710-ESPN, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN, the destination for LA sports this fall.
Here comes LeBron and slam dunk right in Paul George's face and a foul.
Lakers basketball.
Got it back. Another three. Good. What a night for Austin Reeves.
Rams football.
Cup of the 6. Cup to the pylon. Touchdown, Cooper Cup. Touchdown, LA.
The USC Trojans.
Hands off the marks. Up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They're going wild in half of this stadium as the Trojans are going to pull off the upset. How do you do?
LAFC.
Oh, flip for LA Football Club. Did he?
The LA Kings and Angels baseball.
The all-new ESPN LA app, your destination for LA sports.
Hey football fans, there is nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. But Stella Rosa wants to make it even sweeter and hook you up with the chance to win an experience to the biggest game of the college football season. You could win 2 tickets to the game, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. Head over to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter the Dream Ticket Sweepstakes presented by Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Please celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
By Cars for Kids. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Play no-bust blackjack, poker, and more. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late-night dinners. Watch your favorite teams and catch up with friends on game days. Unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails at Ray's Lounge. Easy parking and access, Hollywood Park Casino, located next door to the Forum and SoFi Stadium. Park, party, and play. Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game.
Must be 21 and older to enter. These are approved DOJ games. Vegas 004527. Vegas
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You've heard me talk about my personal situation with my divorce and subsequent custody battle in the past, and I know that you need a team behind you to get the justice you deserve. My friend Mark Reel and his team at Real Fathers Rights are here to help you guys. Visit realfathersrights.com/710. That's REEL. realfathersrights.com/710 or call 323-870-1611. That's 323-870-1611. Real Fathers Rights, the Fathers Rights Attorneys.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Pepe, you're a bad guy. I've said it for a long time.
Pepe, yeah. He's
How's it coming out, huh?
Yeah.
1 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday.
You think you know somebody.
Yeah.
Mason in Ireland.
The friendly guy who waves.
We'll come get you, Pepe. We'll come get you.
Not so friendly in real life.
He's like a little dictator.
Yes, he is.
I'm a good
You remind me of
By the way,
Manuel Noriega.
people shouldn't wave anymore. They should salute.
That's right.
That's true.
I'm a good person.
Camador.
Salute.
And by the way,
El
Mace,
Presidente.
people never waved before.
No.
Yeah.
This is now the Pepe Junta.
That's
you
right.
salute
Yeah.
Pepe.
I will do that. I will salute Pepe tonight.
You know, I'm a good person. I even like Chris Morales.
Oh, wow.
How's that?
There
That's
you
a
go.
stretch. That's a stretch.
Well, he was here when Mason called me a dick. Speaking of dictator.
Oh, yeah,
Mason called me
true.
a dick a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Then take
Can
it
we say
well.
that on the air?
We just did.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just did.
There you go.
Yeah, what are you
Meanwhile,
going to do?
All right, Brian, you ready for sports graffiti?
Hit it.
Let's do it.
You say it every time you call a Raptor game.
That's true, Grady.
All right, sports graffiti time. Lines are full. You want me to take them?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Patrick, you lead off today. Patrick, you're on sports graffiti. Go.
Well, there is a lot of truth about people not able to sleep, and they just pull up Amazon, pull up Etsy or whatever, just spend that money because when the wife or the girlfriend can't sleep, in my case, I wake up in the morning, first break, I see a lot of charges on my credit card on the Amazon.
There you
There you go.
So
See?
give them something to make them sleep because it's going to charge up that credit card.
No, there you go.
Okay.
There's the lesson learned. Last night, why does this always happen? I had a smoke alarm go off, and it would not stop at 3:20 a.m.
Really?
Why do they always stop in the middle of the night?
Is that like a remove the batteries situation?
Yeah, I unscrewed the whole thing and threw it in
Pepe,
the
your
garage.
thoughts?
There, like that. It's a big pain in the butt.
That is.
Harold, you're on sports graffiti. Go, Harold. Harold, go.
That was loud.
Okay, hey, what do you think about the UCLA game, John?
I think it's going to be very close. I think UCLA has a chance. If I had to bet my life on it, I'd say USC by 4.
I think USC is going to
Okay,
whoop
well-
them.
What do you think, Harold?
If they don't make mistakes like they continue to make, they give themselves a chance to win.
Yeah, I like Jaden Maeva, that new quarterback they got.
He looks really good.
I
Although
think-
he's a gambler. I don't know if you watch that game,
Yeah.
but there were like 3 near picks that went for catches. He threw one to Deuce Robinson, and I don't know how Deuce got it, but he's got such size. But I think he's a riverboat gambler. He can run a little bit. We saw him run a little bit, ran for a touchdown. I actually really like him.
All right, so yesterday we had a story that is being severely underreported.
Okay.
Do you guys hear last week USC got put on probation?
Yes.
Yeah.
For a slap on the wrist for something. But it activated the clause in Lincoln Riley's contract
Oh,
that says you don't have to pay him his buyout if they're on probation.
No
If they're on
way.
probation. Yeah.
It
Is
is a
that
final,
for real?
Pepe.
Yeah,
Pepe, they're going to
we had
wheel
it
him out of
yesterday.
there.
So
Yeah,
if he doesn't beat UCLA and or Notre Dame, he's in trouble. I think.
Oh, I like that.
If this story is true and they can get out of his contract,
Well, you know how I feel about him.
yeah,
I'm done
we,
with
we
him.
talked about it yesterday.
Done with
that,
him.
that if it were you, you would use that and cut
Oh,
Peyton
that's
out.
By the way, I
Good
want that
thoughts.
Harold caller to call in every day. Sounds like Irv K's.
Irv Case.
Sounds like
There's
Irv Case.
a
I think
callback.
Mason and I have both won the Irv K's
Yeah,
Award
we
at some
did.
point in our
We
lives.
did.
Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Don, go ahead.
Hey, guys, couple things real quick. The first is if you're a man and you wake up in the middle of the night and
Yeah, I
you
know what you're
take the
saying. Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
turn in your man card because
Yeah.
that's just wrong.
Why?
The other thing is Laura having that surgery, babe. I hope everything goes good for you. You're
Thank
a
you.
great part of the show. I love when you're there.
Yeah,
Wait
Lord,
a minute.
And the third thing is,
Yep.
the third thing is those. You know the calendars where you have like safe days at work? We need a calendar of how many days that Mason can put up with Morales' crap.
Right.
I don't think it's going to last more than a
But,
week.
No more than once a week.
Well,
is the
unfortunately, he's
rule.
contractually obligated.
Yeah,
I think.
I have to be here.
That's
when
why they pay
Morales is
Mason
here.
the big bucks.
And
Yeah.
why do you have to turn your man card in if you wake up in the middle of the night?
No, if you wake in the middle of the night and shop.
Oh, shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're not doing that.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I
but-
wouldn't do it.
Do you ever? Does Julie buy all your stuff from Amazon, or do you ever buy anything from
Well,
Amazon?
I buy it. I buy all my stuff.
What's the last thing you bought from Amazon?
A pair of binoculars yesterday just got
For
delivered.
what?
today.
Yeah, a pair of binoculars.
No, Michael, at every game I borrow them.
Because
I borrow his
neighbors-
binoculars all the time. Wherever.
Hot neighbor?
Yeah.
No. What happens is they in so many of these cities they stick us way high up now.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that makes
Michael
sense.
always-
I had a pair of binoculars at home, but Roman took them off my desk, dropped them on the cement, and I can't get them to refocus, so I had to buy a new one.
Isaac,
Little
you're on
brat.
Sports Graffiti. Go, Isaac.
And you buy a lot of Tostitos.
That's true.
First of all, what do you guys think about Connect for Rookie of the Year? And second of all,
Connect?
why are players getting fined for showing support for their political party?
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. I actually, I did I put this in the email today?
You did.
Okay, so people are doing the Trump dance in the end zone,
Mm-hmm.
and they're cutting away from it really fast because, like us, they don't want to be political.
Right.
They want to keep it out of there. So if you're the director, you're the TV director. Do you just let it roll until the announcers don't comment, or do you cut out of it real quick so it's not an issue, or do you just do nothing?
Just let them dance. Let them
just
show
let
it.
them dance.
I agree. You shouldn't be wearing like political slogans on T-shirts and hats and stuff like that. Keep
Well,
that out of
Bosa got
sports.
fined for
Yeah,
doing
keep
that.
that out of sports on both sides.
He got
But
fined
if you want
for
to do a dance, nobody
wearing
cares
the
about that.
Make America Great Again.
Brock Purdy was being interviewed.
Oh, right, I
and
saw this. and
Bosa
he
jumped
brought
in
the
with a MAGA hat, and they fined
Yeah,
him.
I think you should be able to dance however you
Yeah,
want.
sure.
I
And
just
as far
thought-
as Connect
Dance
right
like
now,
nobody's watching, as
such,
they say,
Such
Mace.
an overreaction. If you want to dance
Yeah,
like that,
right.
dance like
So
that.
what?
Pepe, maybe you should start dancing instead of
Yeah,
waving.
there you go,
Yeah,
Pepe.
Pepe, if you dance, I'll dance.
Do
Get
the
up there and do a
dance.
salsa.
I'm waving, and you guys don't like me to
if
wave.
Pepe
That's your
dances,
problem.
I
It's
will
not my
dance.
problem. I'm gonna wave.
Come on, Pepe, do a
Put it
salsa.
out there.
No.
Pepe, if you dance, I will follow your lead.
You cannot
Let's
follow,
go.
You cannot follow my lead because you
Dancing
have
fool.
no written.
Whoa, why? Because he's white?
Hey,
Yeah, 'cause
Pepe.
he's a white guy?
Pepe.
Because he cannot dance. Can you dance salsa?
Pepe.
No, well, there's that one
Pepe.
video we always play. of
No,
him.
do
and
you
you.
think he can dance
Pepe,
salsa?
me and you dance off.
Ireland.
Hey, I like that. I
Greg
want you
can
guys to do a
dance
dance off.
Oh, that would be
No,
great.
we were talking to Stephanie yesterday.
Pepe, you don't want to dance off?
With anybody, even with you, with anybody here.
Not with me, I'm black.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't.
man.
You can't dance.
can't dance,
You-
Michael.
What?
You didn't even dance in Hawaii when your whole team danced.
Have you ever seen Soul Train?
Yes.
There you go. I could be on that.
Yeah, but Pepe
you
watched
can
in
dance.
Spanish.
Yeah, you watching the Spanish Train.
Yeah, Pepe, you don't want to mess with me. I got the
El
dice,
tren de la.
the lawnmower,
What about the
El tren
sprinkler?
del
the
alma.
sprinkler. Pepe, can you do the sprinkler?
Yeah, I
The
can
chicken
dance.
dance.
That's a good one.
The lawnmower? Come on, Pepe, let's go.
You cannot dance salsa. I mean, the one step you can.
Me and you dancing with the stars. Let's
Merengue,
go.
Pepe, merengue.
Oh,
Josh.
merengue,
Hey,
merengue.
Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Josh.
I bet you guys, if Mason did the gritty on camera, he'll probably find a way to hurt himself.
That is true.
Hey.
Mason would probably get injured.
Really quick, thanks for being the voice of reason. Thanks for bringing back sports graffiti. Mason, not so much. But John, LeBron tonight on Price Picks, or actually the betting line, plus 250 for a triple double. What do you think?
Well, John cannot comment on that.
I can't bet on anything that involves the NBA, nor can I tell you what to bet in the NBA, but I can present these facts. LeBron, 4 out of his last 5 games, has had a triple-double.
And the Jazz suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Jazz do suck.
Do your own math. Brian, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Brian.
Hey guys, so I've really enjoyed the in-season tournament this year.
Yes.
However, what do you think if the NBA incorporates more of a change of rules for these games, like maybe incorporating a 4-point line?
Michael wants a 4-point line.
4-point line would be
I've been saying
fun.
that forever.
I would make a whole bunch of changes to even
Would you do
regular
it just for
NBA
the IST, or
games.
would you do it for everything?
Whatever gets it
No,
in.
just for the tournament.
Or how about
Is what
this?
I would
Mace,
suggest,
I know
maybe
you.
add something different
I know
so
you
people
hate
have
this,
something to look for.
Oh, yeah, I know
but
what
just
you're
for
gonna
the
say.
tournament,
Thanks, Brian.
no foul-out rule.
Yeah, I like that.
For the tournament?
Yeah.
Just
The
for the
tournament games
So you
only.
create your own
I don't
tournament with your own
It's-
rules, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Should their regular season, they count as regular
Pepe,
season,
Pepe,
but
Pepe,
should they
Everybody's
really
gonna-
have different
Everybody's
rules?
going to be taking shots from the
Pepe, hang
mid-court.
on a
You don't like to see 30-foot, 4-point shots, Pepe?
No, everybody's going to be taking shots from the mid-court.
Not everybody, Pepe. Come on. That's what they said about threes. Everybody takes threes. Come on, Pepe.
It's a new day.
Yeah, Pepe. Learn to adjust.
Joe.
Yeah, be more flexible.
Yeah, Pepe.
Hey, Joe, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
What's up, guys? Hey, I want to say that I think Sanders going to the Raiders would be a better idea for him and Shador because they have $100 million cap space next year. where I think the Cowboys are capped. I don't think they're going to have much wiggle room with those bad contracts.
Really good point. The Raiders are under the cap. They're the third lowest under the cap. So they've got room to add, Michael.
And if they draft Shador, they'd have a quarterback on a rookie contract.
On a cost-controlled deal, yeah.
And they get Belichick? The whole thing is set.
Dion.
Well, that's the deal.
Dion is the deal.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Noel. Hey, Noel, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
First, I just want to say thank you guys, man. I listen to you guys every morning. As an East Coast native, I've been here for a little while, and you guys are my mornings through the afternoon.
Thank you for that.
Good job, Pepe.
Yeah, for sure. But what I wanted to speak on, though, a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or so ago, you guys, either Mace or Ireland, told a story. And I couldn't call in because the lines weren't open, but, man, I wanted to call in so bad because I experienced the same thing. You told a story about a possible scam where a guy was like, he ran out of gas.
Right, and he offered me jewelry if I gave him money, yeah.
I wanted to call in because the same exact thing happened to me off of I was going 134 west, and it was traffic, so I took the streets. And it took me like Zoo Drive.
Yeah.
There was a dude with like his hazards on, and he's like, "Yeah, man, take my watch."
It could be the same guy. Take my watch was exactly what he said.
All right, so that's got to be a cheap watch. How much money did he ask you for?
He asked me for $100, and I was like,
Mason's showing off his jewelry right now.
He gave you the ring, Mace?
Yeah, dude, he gave me this ring and this necklace after I gave him $20. He said, "Will you drive to the ATM and get me more? I'll give you my watch." I'm like, hell no, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, good for you.
But I still have the jewelry. Morales, it might look good on you.
Why'd you take his jewelry?
Because he gave it to me.
Why'd
He
you
was
the ring?
so.
Let me see the ring.
Yeah, the ring you could wear.
Why don't you just give him the money out of the goodness of your heart and say, here, son.
I was just giving him money. He was the one that
Look at
was
that.
floating
That's a good
rings and
pinky ring,
jewelry
Pepe.
and stuff.
Pepe, you want to-
His
How much
watch
money-
was probably
how much money
worthless.
did you give him?
$20.
Pepe, you want to kiss the ring?
So yeah, kiss the ring.
Jonathan, you're on Sports Graffiti. Jonathan, go.
What's going on, everybody? This question's for you, John. Are the Chargers a dark horse for a Super Bowl run?
Yes, and only because of Harbaugh. And the Harbaugh Bowl is next Monday.
Right.
So
And the Ravens stink.
Yeah,
I want to go.
I
to
think
that
I think Buffalo's the best team in the AFC. Kansas City's second best. I think Pittsburgh's third, but I think the Chargers are right there with Pittsburgh. I think that they absolutely could make a run.
Why was that question only for John?
Because you don't like the Chargers.
No, I actually, because of Brian, I've warmed up to the Chargers a little bit.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Logan at the gym is also a big Charger fan. That's what he wants to talk about when I go to the gym. So I've warmed
Brian
up.
lost 5 pounds on Saturday night, sweating them blowing.
That was a heartbreaker. It was almost very Charger-y.
Oh, it would have been so beautiful.
Yeah,
no
that
more.
would have been great.
Johnny, you're on Sports Graffiti. Johnny, go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You guys are both there. It's awesome.
Good.
Oh,
Yes. Mason in Ireland and Friends show.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
it's true.
But real quick, I don't know if it's a coincidence, but after every Raider loss, Shador tweets, "Thank you, God."
Oh, Shador tweets that?
And I'll leave it. I'll leave
So
it at
maybe
that. Thank
Shador
you,
is
guys.
itching to get to Vegas.
Yeah,
I
makes
think he'd
sense.
be perfect in Vegas.
I think he'd be great in Vegas.
Yes.
I think that's the
So
spot.
Dion is going to Vegas.
Yeah, makes sense.
Be great.
Makes sense.
You're going to lose $1.
I'd be happy to. I hope
Yeah.
he ends up in Vegas.
Yeah, Michael likes Shador. Miguel, you're on
And Dion.
Sports Graffiti. Go, Miguel.
Yes, good afternoon, guys. I have a question for all you guys. What are your thoughts about Pat Riley getting a statue? Plus, Michael,
Yes.
when are you going to get a statue on crypto?
I know,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Good
I know.
questions,
What are you-
Miguel.
Pepe, why is that funny?
Look at were you on the? I played golf with Worthy today, and he was on the call when they called Pat Riley. Were you on the call?
No, I wish.
So they called
Nobody
Riley and told him, and apparently he was like blown away by it.
Was
Please,
Sedano
That's
on
very
the call?
cool.
Don't you think the Miami Heat is like, whoops?
Yeah.
we should have done this
No,
first.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
please tell us that they're not going to use the same sculptor as Wade's.
Well, he's the one that did all the other ones.
So what happened to Wade?
No,
I know.
no. They're going to use the sculptor from Los Angeles, not from Miami.
No, the guy the guy who did the Wade statue is the same guy who did the Kobe statues.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what's weird is
Come in more
Dwayne
informed,
Wade
Pepe.
actually
He
says
was not even in the call.
Dwayne
I
Wade
know.
says he was involved
Yeah.
in the design
And he
of the
says he
statue, and he
doesn't-
signed off on it.
He says he doesn't care that it looks like Red Fox.
Apparently, at one point he said, "Yeah, I need a little more space between my upper lip and my nose." I mean, he's like really
Yeah.
working. It just doesn't look anything like
no.
him, and he looks like he's in a bad mood too.
Exactly.
I was
cranky as hell.
I was kind of hoping that Worthy would get the next statue,
Yeah.
but Pat Riley's a good choice.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw Worthy today, and I said, so do you think you're next? He goes, no. He said someone else should be next. Everybody guess.
Oh, let's see.
Phil? No.
Jerry Buss.
Wilt Chamberlain.
No. Pepe, what you
Not
guess?
Wilt?
Will Chamberlain?
No.
He just said that.
He said.
Oh, well, I want to agree with
Pepe,
him.
you know what?
I like Will
You got to stop
Chamberlain.
bringing down
What
the
do you
show.
want me to
Okay,
do?
hang on, John.
James says the next statue should be Lisa Leslie.
Oh.
Which I think would be really neat. You know,
That would be cool.
You know,
Yeah.
and she'd be the first female, right? Is there a woman down
No.
there? I don't think so.
No, there's not.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
who-
that would be a
that's who
great
James thinks
selection.
the next one should be.
I still think it should be James. All right, there you have it. There is your sports graffiti coming up next for you. I have got. Oh, actually, this is a really good story that I've been wanting to get to for a few days. Sean McVay apparently has lost faith in one of his players. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
I'll tell you coming up next. In the meantime, hey, if you're watching basketball, watching NFL, you know when your guy's going to ball out, cash in on the talent with sleeper picks. So here's the deal. You choose your players from whatever sport, can be NFL, can be NBA, and you guess more than or less than. You put them together into a parlay. If you're right, you win. I've won now 3 parlays, Brian. You're playing, right?
Oh, still playing. Got one tonight going, little Lakers Jazz.
Little Lakers Jazz going?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got an AD, hit 3-pointer, just 1 3. He's
One
hit that
3,
5
that's
straight
all you
games.
need.
Yep.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah.
He's
right,
won one
he's
in
on
like
fire.
the last 5 games.
And then Larry Markkinen and Filipowski, less than no blocks.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good roll. All right, so for a limited time,
Lowry, who you know.
for a limited time, Sleeper has got a special offer for NBA tip-off. New users get their first deposit matched up to $1,500. So if you deposit $1,500, you get an extra $1,500 in credit. If you've already played, Sleeper's got discounted player projections every week of the season. I always take the discounted players. It's the best way to win. Download the Sleeper app today. Unlock one of the fastest-growing fantasy sports apps in the world. Use code 710. Your first deposit up to $1,500 will be maxed when you use code 710. Get on the game with Sleeper. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Weekdays.
Park Party and Play at Hollywood Park Casino. Listen to Travis and DeMarco to win the ultimate game day prize pack. VIP tailgate passes plus game day tickets. Listen to your cue to call and don't miss your chance to win the ultimate game day experience. Park Party and Play with me at Hollywood Park Casino. Must be 21 and older to enter.
Now, Travis Mathew brings that same style to USC fans with their first ever collegiate collaboration. Designed with the iconic Cardinal and Gold, this collection carries the tradition and legacy of USC. Gear up for game days in style. New customers get 20% off their first order with code 710 at travismathew.com. That's code 710. Offer valid online only.
Hey, John Ireland here. Are you going through a life change? Whether you're downsizing, inheriting a home, or ready for a change, Seller's Advantage is here to make selling your home easy. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs, no hassle. With Seller's Advantage, you're in control. Close as quickly as you want and do it on your own terms. Check out their reviews online and call for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-2747 or visit sellersadvantage.com. ESPN LA and Beverly Hills Orthodontics are teaming up this fall because we want to know who's smiling in SoCal. Go to ESPNLA.com and nominate who you think is making LA a better place. This can be a mentor, a teacher, a coach, a good Samaritan, a youngster who brightens your day. Tell us who's smiling and you could win some awesome prizes like sweet tickets from ESPN LA, Sonic Care electric toothbrushes, whitening treatment, and a grand prize of Invisalign from Beverly Hills Ortho. Enter now at ESPNLA.com and remember you're always smiling at Beverly Hills Orthodontics.
FX presents American Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez.
Football is all I got. Everything's okay when I'm playing ball.
You can't make mistakes, Aaron. People are watching you.
From executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Is there something that you want to tell me?
You don't know what kind of thoughts I have.
FX's American Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez. All new Tuesdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Emily Neal's 70-inch TV. Because after watching her second-grade students yell at each other for hours, there's nothing Emily enjoys more than watching super-rich housewives also yell at each other. Why? Because those women are not her responsibility. And that's why her TV is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
You did that show?
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, Sliwa's podcast.
You went on Sliwa's show?
Told him the station's not the same without him.
He's not even asked me to be on there, Dan.
Really?
Wow.
And you know I would.
Mad at you
I
because
would
you didn't
do it.
support him when he was here.
My ass. I totally
You
supported
hit a
him.
dial tone for him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Do it
yes,
again, do it again,
it's
do
a
it again.
joke.
There's Adam Sliwa.
Ah, there's Slee.
Adam?
Is that you?
You're the one that started the dial tone joke. That was your joke.
But he's very lively on his podcast.
Lively?
Yeah, he's like Howard Stern.
Oh, wow.
You also started the Murphy bed bit.
Oh, the Murphy
Yeah.
bag.
That was you.
That's
And the gin.
And how he gets ready for his dates. Blowing up his dolls.
Wow.
Oh, God.
That's
It was all you, Michael?
It was all him.
Wow.
Because he was so, he was Mr. Spock.
Is he using this theme song? Sliwa at sunset. Sliwa at sunset.
Yeah. Well, it's a good Ireland, you haven't been on the podcast yet?
I have not been asked.
He has not been asked.
Was he?
I don't think Mason Ireland will be asked.
Why? I don't know why not.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's not mad at you
Remember
guys.
the pandemic when we got the phone call? He was all upset?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
mad.
but I mean, we got over
But
that.
I made up
he
with
got
him.
over that.
Yeah.
I made up
Well,
with him.
sometimes he comes to the Laker
I made up
games.
with him at the trial
Hello,
of the century.
Slee? Oh.
Sometimes he comes to the Laker
Slee,
games.
go ahead. Slee, you're on the air. Go.
Go out there and support him, the Alan Sliwa Show.
Yeah.
It's not easy in this life.
And I said when he comes to the games, we're going to have him on the pregame show.
No,
Is
you
that okay?
can't. No.
Why?
So anyway,
Okay, give me
that's
some.
actually above me on that one. So
Okay. I'm going to have him on.
you got to give him like 2 years, and then he's fine.
Yeah. Give me some dramatic
But
music,
support him,
Brian.
Alan Sliwa Show on YouTube.
Yes, do it.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Music
Dodgers.
is very dramatic.
Pot it up.
The
Good.
Dodgers
University of Arizona
No.
Online brings it
are meeting with Juan Soto today.
Okay. I
This
thought
is
you were going to say they got it.
no. This is what Alden Gonzalez says. It'd be absurd of them to follow a $1 billion offseason with a $600 million contract, but Shohei Ohtani's first year in LA blew away all of their financial projections, and they need an outfielder.
I wouldn't be shocked if they got him, would you?
I would be shocked, only for this reason. Juan Soto is kind of a clod in the outfield, and ultimately will need to move to either first base or DH, and we already have a DH and we already have a first baseman.
But not, you say ultimately, he's still in his 20s. What is he, 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 years old.
So he's got 5 more years playing the outfield. And in 5
he's
years,
really bad in
Freddie
the
will
outfield.
probably be gone.
Yeah.
Bad in the outfield, John.
Yeah, but you don't need...
the World Series, that was rough.
Yeah, that was
Well, no, it was
he
Judge
was
to drop him.
well,
Yeah.
but also Soto had a couple of really bad plays.
I say do it.
No,
Spend it all.
I'm with Chris.
Spend it all.
It's not my money. Who cares?
Right.
would it not be unbelievable? I mean, that lineup. If you think about that lineup,
How would you set it up?
I'd go Shohei.
You
I'd
wouldn't lead
go-
off Mookie? You'd let Shohei continue to lead
I'd
off?
I'd continue. I'd bat Mookie second. I'd bat Soto third. I'd bat Freeman 4th.
It's like Murderer's Row.
I would do
That
Freeman.
way you go left, right, left, right.
Right. Yeah. No. You go left, right, left.
Oh, left, right, left, left. Yeah, Freddie's left.
Yeah.
But sort of strikes out more than Freeman does, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe hit Freeman third.
I cannot imagine. Brian, let
where
us
we
know
get
if you
feedback?
get an update on Soto?
Oh, I got
You're
you.
following this close, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I thought so. Soto.
The Jets and everything.
Brian
at
is
the
our
news desk.
Brian is our Soto expert. So Ireland, this is. We had that. I wanted to say, did you guys watch the fight on Saturday?
We both, Michael and I watched it. We were flying from San Antonio to New Orleans, and so we watched it on the plane.
I watched it, and I was thinking of P.T. Barnum the whole time.
It's a very there is
What
there
did
were
you-
many
what-
born
what
that
did you
night.
expect?
Yes.
What did you expect?
I got exactly what I expected. An old man,
so you're not surprised.
scamming
Do
everybody.
you guys agree with me that Jake Paul, when he realized Tyson wasn't really fighting back, took it easy on him?
He says he took it easy on him.
Yeah.
He says the last 4 rounds he was carrying.
He
him.
could have knocked him out if he wanted to.
Now, beyond that, there were a couple of great fights on the card. And Michael, what did you think of the fights on? I thought
I just wanted to see Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. I didn't care about Barrios
I
so
thought,
much.
see,
Barrios was a great
so I
fight.
got some buffering, and I just assumed that Serrano won, and I found out later that she lost.
I never saw that fight because of the buffering.
Yeah,
Don't you think Serrano should have won
Yes,
that fight?
that's the second fight they robbed her
That's
on.
what I thought, too. You thought so, too?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Barrios-Ramos fight, and I thought it was great. It was a great, went the distance. Decision was a draw. But I never saw, because of Netflix, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. It was like it buffered for about 30 minutes.
Wow.
And so I never got it. And now the NFL is going to be on Netflix on Christmas Day. I would imagine even more people watching. How are they going to handle the
2 games?
Yeah, 2 games plus a Beyonce halftime show. How are they going to be able to handle that level and not have everybody buffered out?
They say Tyson.
Well, Amazon doesn't buffer out on Thursday nights. You just need to figure it out.
Right, but Netflix had a chance. They had a gigantic audience on
Tyson
Friday
Paul
night.
had 60 million. Is the NFL going to get more than that?
What was it?
60 million for Tyson
No,
Paul.
it will not be that many.
John,
what do you think? An NFL game on Christmas Day on Netflix, 60 million for Jake Paul?
I don't think they'll get that many, but they have 2 games.
Yeah, 2 games and Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to flirt with it.
You know when they announced that Beyonce was going to be in the halftime show, the prices for that game went up like really super high.
Oh, for Beyonce?
For Beyonce.
I bet. All right, so Lakers, by the way, we'll see if they work it out. I hope they work it out. I'm really pissed off that I missed that fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
It sounded like a great fight.
Yeah.
So, Lakers tonight, this is kind of a tomato can.
In the fridge.
Utah, and Michael's already got it in the fridge. The game is over before it started. Do you know the score yet?
Lakers 112, Jazz 87.
Okay, there you go. There it is.
What are you laughing at,
112-87.
Every time the Lakers have held a team under 100 points this year, they've won. So if that happens, 87 would be really good.
Don't you think most teams that hold their opponents under 100 win?
Well, it depends if you are like Pat Riley had those teams in New York that just kept the score. His team never scored 100.
But do we have
the
these
other
teams today? I don't think we have these teams
and
today.
Popovich did it in the past, too.
Yeah. So it depends who you're playing.
And the one thing that's come out of the last couple of games is Dalton Knecht, who has been terrific. Last 3 games, he scored 19, 14, and 17. And he's given them a real offensive dimension that they didn't necessarily have before. He's now 3rd among rookies in three-point shooting at 40%. And that includes shooting figure this out. So 40% for the season, but his first 10 games, he shot 28%. So that shows you how much better he has been over this last stretch.
The bigger surprise is look at Anthony Davis's numbers from 3. He's shooting 42% from 3.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I think he shot 20%. He's just reinvented his shot.
Can I just ask, why is AD, and I looked at Vegas and I saw all the odds and stuff for MVP, why is AD not a legit MVP candidate?
Okay, so this is interesting.
There are so many guys in front of him.
Michael says it's a 2-horse race between Donovan Mitchell and Steph Curry.
Right now, today.
But you don't think AD's worked his way into that?
Lakers, if they keep going up the standings, he'll be in there next week.
I mean, AD is 2nd in the league in scoring.
Right.
By just 0.3 of a point.
Look what the Warriors are doing, and look what Cleveland's doing.
The Lakers,
their best players.
The Lakers are 1 game behind the Warriors.
Yeah, but still, nobody thought the Warriors would be 10-3.
Right.
So that's the reason that you don't put him.
Yeah, because of what Steph and Donovan Mitchell are doing for their team.
Yeah, I would say if you had to vote today, it's Donovan Mitchell. But I think AD will be in the conversation.
Oh, yeah, he's in the conversation.
But
another
thing about the Lakers, John, and you probably noticed this, maybe you too.
Of course I know.
Is the Lakers,
Definitely me.
The Lakers are number 12 on 3-point shooting. When was the last time that you saw this, John?
Since my era.
No. What Pepe's saying is that they're normally way in the back.
You're saying they're
28,
not,
29.
Yeah, right.
What's their rank in 3-point shooting?
12.
12.
Which, Pepe, that's a direct result of Connect.
Connect and
and AD so making history.
And Austin Reeves is scoring from 3 points.
Yeah. I still wouldn't mind the Lakers getting another 3-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
If that was out there on the horizon.
Yeah, I think there is stuff out there that's bubbling around.
And
they are definitely going to make an adjustment to this roster.
And don't you think that triple doubles from LeBron are connected to the fact that the Lakers are better in 3-point shooting?
Of course.
Yeah.
On the assist.
Yeah,
on the assist.
But I also think that LeBron isn't like, I don't know if you've noticed this, Pepe, but Michael notices it all the time. LeBron really doesn't shoot in the first quarter.
Well, he's got 10 assists a game over the last 5 games. I mean, he is a distributor and a playmaker to a great. And the triple doubles are just amazing.
In the last game, he didn't score in the first and in the third quarter.
Right.
He
all
scored
his points
10
came
points
in the second and the fourth.
Yeah. He's conserving his energy, Pepe.
That's fine with me.
Coming up next, I mentioned this before, we'll do it next. Has Sean McVay lost faith in one of his players? We'll do that next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to talk about your Southern California Toyota dealers. For as long as I've been doing this, matter of fact, Toyota and the Lakers have been in business together for 50 years. 50. Why? Because year after year, Toyota delivers quality, reliability, and the best vehicles on the road. Right now, you can choose from an amazing selection like the beautiful 25 Land Cruiser, the all-new 25 GR Corolla, or the limited 25th edition Highlander Hybrid. Great deals waiting for you right now. All you got to do is see your Southern California Toyota dealers or visit Toyota.com. Toyota, we make it easy.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Hey, football fans, there is nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. But Stella Rosa wants to make it even sweeter and hook you up with the chance to win an experience to the biggest game of the college football season. You could win 2 tickets to the game, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. Head over to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter the Dream Ticket Sweepstakes presented by Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Please celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
Win with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup options. Amazon Pickup is a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations that are near you. Choose an Amazon locker or counter. Whether you're hustling between home, work, or your usual game day spots, grab your packages on your schedule. Amazon Pickup is the worry-free option for the times when home delivery isn't ideal. To find your nearest Amazon Pickup location, go to Amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's Amazon.com/pickupmvp.
You never expect a game-ending double play, walk-off grand slam in the World Series, or getting into an accident. Hey, it's Travis with DeMarco and Evan Cohen.
Only one all-star team you can call to pinch hit for you, the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Visit normandlegal.com or call this number, 213-747-2000.
Don't get struck out by others. Joseph will help you achieve the maximum compensation that you deserve. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Let Joseph and his team hit it out of the park for you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano here. You know it's hard to find a good dentist for your kids, someone who they can trust and enjoy going to the dentist with. Luckily, we found Children's Dental Fun Zone. With 17 locations across Southern California, Children's Dental Fun Zone specializes in children's dentistry and orthodontics. With state-of-the-art equipment and personal attention your children deserve. To book your child's next appointment, visit their website, cdfzone.com. That's cdfzone.com. Or call them at 800-717-KIDS. That's 800-717-KIDS.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers and Kirk Morrison Sunday, November 24th for their live Rams postgame show from Ray's Lounge at Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes and party with Travis, Kirk, and ESPN LA fans. Hollywood Park Casino is Los Angeles' premier card room casino and entertainment destination. Enjoy a postgame meal and drink at Ray's Lounge right after the game. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game. Must be 21 and older.
Gear up and get out to Kelsey's at Pachanga, the top spot in the Temecula Valley to watch all the Monday Night Football action. dozens of TVs means all your favorite games. Plus a M&F food menu fit for the greatest fans. Sliders, loaded tater tots, pulled pork pizza, and a lot more. Plus, you'll find beers on tap and incredible craft cocktails at Kelsey's. Visit Pachanga.com and follow at Pachanga Casino on Instagram for info about special and exclusive NFL team appearances. We'll see you at Kelsey's at Pachanga.
FX's Grotesquerie.
This killer is someone who knows anatomy.
From executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Detective, you have an entire family murdered.
Niecy Nash Betts.
The monster is out here!
Courtney B. Vance.
God knows what darkness we let in.
And Travis Kelsey.
There's no future after this.
FX's Grotesquerie. All new Wednesdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
GNC is hitting the holidays hard this year with huge buy one, get one 50% off savings on all of your favorites. Yes, all, as in all your favorites from Ghost, Alani Nu, Prime, Optimum Nutrition, Beyond Raw, Nugenix, and more. Everything you need for the runners, lifters, yogis, and I gotta get in shapers on your list. Buy one, get one 50% off, and it's all happening now through December 3rd. Shop GNC and live well through the holidays.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Michael Thompson's hanging out. Pepe's hanging out. Laura's here. Brian's here. Mason and Ireland in the house today. And Michael, you're a big wine drinker.
Yes, had some last night.
You like a good wine, don't you, John?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a brand new. What about you, Pepe? Big wine drinker?
Yes, I like wine.
So Pizza Hut has got a brand new wine out.
Pizza Hut?
Okay.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. Because when I think wine, I think Pizza Hut.
Sure, why not?
Oh, yeah, me too.
So this is an
box. They serve it in a box.
Well, this is
In a can?
unconventional concoction, the result of collaboration with Irvine's Just Beyond
Hey, Pepe,
Paradise
Irvine.
Winery in Kansas. Irvine, Kansas. So the limited run of bottles is made from ripe, juicy tomatoes infused with natural basil to create a wine the chain says offers an aromatic blend of fresh herbs and spices with rich, sun-ripened tomato notes and a subtle hint of toasted oak.
I love tomatoes. I love basil. But as a wine, nah.
Can you get tomatoes to be alcoholic? Like, that's the point of wine, right? Is to have that little.
That's a good question.
But,
I do not know the answer.
It's like tomato, basically drinking tomato juice
I guess
with a
you're
kick.
fermenting the tomatoes to make it wine. I
I
don't
never
know.
heard of that.
I don't know.
I'll try it. I'll sip it, but I
would try it, but I don't think tomato wine's going to be my
I
scene.
love anything tomatoes.
Yeah. All right. So Sean McVay, John, you saw the game on Sunday, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, whole thing.
So Sean McVay got to a point in that game towards the end where he had a chance to kick a 52-yard field goal for a 9-point lead.
Yeah.
And instead punted. So
I thought that at the time, I thought that was a mistake.
I still think it was a mistake.
No faith in your kicker.
Thank you. No faith
Although
in
Cardi
the
had
kicker.
missed from inside 50 a little bit earlier in that quarter.
McVay admitted he didn't feel great about Joshua Cardi. This was yesterday. Now, let me just tell you, in Greg Zuerlein's rookie season with the Rams, he went 17 for 20. Josh Cardi is 16 for 20. He's kicked 5+ field goals in 2 games. I think he's going to be fine, but if he loses the faith of Sean McVay, if he starts looking at 50-yarders as we better get Ethan Evans out there and punt, I just don't think that feels good for their success moving forward.
I agree with you.
And I think Cardi's fine. He's a rookie. They drafted him.
Yeah. And kickers now are making 50-yard field goals routinely.
Right, so you're passing on a 52 that would have iced the game. If you don't have a kicker that can do that, then I think you need a new kicker.
You need a new kicker.
You need a new
What
kicker.
would you guys do about Justin Tucker? He's missed 6. He's the most accurate kicker in NFL history. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's been, statistically, over the last 15 years, there's never, ever been a kicker as good as him.
He's 35 years of age.
But this year, he's missed 6 field goals that he normally makes in his sleep. Last week, he missed an extra point. Would you stick with him, Michael?
Yeah, he's got too much of a history, Pepe. I wouldn't give up on him yet. He's in a little bit of a slump. He can break out of it at any time. I wouldn't give up on him yet.
Well, we have to check on the circumstances because, like, sometimes the kicker, for whatever reason, the holder doesn't hold the
Well, he has.
ball
That's a good
correct.
point. He has a new holder, but he's missed all 6 left, wide left.
Yeah, hooking him.
So something's going on.
As you get older, can you not kick anymore? He's 35. Is that too
No.
old for a kicker?
Well, I mean, as you get older in sports, you can't play
But
anymore.
Sebastian, what is his name? Janikowski kicked it. He was what, 40, 41?
He did kick.
And George Bland, I think, kicked till he's 48.
46,
And
yeah.
Stenerud.
What's weird about Janikowski was didn't they take him high in the draft?
First round
pick.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. But
I think the Raiders are the only team ever to use a first-round pick on a punter and a kicker.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy. The Rams drafted both a punter and a kicker, but not in the first round.
The other day somebody was asking if you get a kicker that can kick from any distance,
65
like
yards,
Brandon Aubrey from the Cowboys,
from 90 yards, whatever.
90 yards.
Wait,
missed,
any distance,
right?
Well, when you take him,
Yes, of course. But that's kind of impossible, Pepe. 90 yards.
But we're kind of at a point where 60
it's kind of routine these days.
is kind of routine.
Yeah,
that's why it's weird McVay would pass on 52. He must feel very shaky about Josh Carty
That's not good for the playoffs.
It is not good for the playoffs. And by the way, does this not also affect Carty's confidence?
Totally.
When he sees McVay say, I'd rather punt than let this guy kick a 52-yard field goal, to me, that's breaking his confidence, too.
That's like a manager pulling you out of lineup for a pinch hitter.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going to do What's Up, Fool coming up next. And Laura, Brian have got stuff. Somebody tweeted me and said we should call What's Up, Fool.
What if I told you?
What if I told you? What do we think of that? What if
What's
I
wrong
told
with What's
you?
Up, Fool? Oh, because they want to sponsor.
What if I told you?
Sponsor with something with the word "fool" in it.
Fool. It's fool.
And plus, Jorge left you guys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
What's
I don't
up,
mind
fool?
changing it.
I don't mind changing. I don't know.
I don't know if that's what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
What if I
change
told you no?
No.
We were working on names while you're gone. Think it over. We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you're thinking about selling your house, listen up. The real estate market is changing. Before you call an agent, you got to call Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage is focused on the seller's needs and will make you a competitive cash offer, and they can close in days. No agents, no commissions. Let's be honest. Getting your home ready to list can be expensive and complicated, and nobody wants people coming in and out of their house. Seller's Advantage makes the selling process easy so that sellers walk away happy. They may even offer a $10,000 advance to help with moving expenses. Get a no-obligation offer at this phone number, 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-AS-IS. That works out to 888-390-2747 or sellersadvantage.com.
710 ESPN, the destination for LA sports this fall.
Here comes LeBron and slam dunk right in Paul George's face and a foul.
Lakers basketball.
Hey, football fans, there is nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. But Stella Rosa wants to make it even sweeter and hook you up with the chance to win an experience to the biggest game of the college football season. You could win 2 tickets to the game, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. Head over to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter the Dream Ticket Sweepstakes presented by Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Please celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
The LA Kings and Angels baseball.
The all-new ESPN LA app, your destination for LA sports.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey, it's Mace here. Wait until you experience the NBA at the hottest, most amazing venue in LA. That is Cosm in Inglewood. It's called Immersive Shared Reality. It will look and feel like you are courtside. If you want to be at Cosm for live NBA action, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Use code ESPNLA. Get 20% off any NBA game in November. Do not wait. Tickets go fast. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com.
Finding the right employee for your company is tough. One wrong hire can be a major setback. You're not alone if you face this. A recent survey by Robert Half shows nearly half of hiring managers readily admit to making a bad hire. Luckily, there's a solution. With Robert Half's specialized recruiter's experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can have the right skilled professional in place quickly. We understand what it takes to build winning teams because at Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
ABC Wednesdays.
Y'all complain all day. We want books. We want paper towels in the classroom. Bet you want raises, too.
I'm still waiting on the paper towels.
Abbott Elementary returns with a new season.
We asked the district for more after-school programs. They gave us $50 for class pets instead.
Critics cheer. Abbott Elementary continues to be one of the funniest and most beloved shows on TV.
What y'all doing out there? Taking bribes? Proud of y'all.
Abbott Elementary, Wednesdays, 9:30, 8:30 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Black Friday savings start now at Carden Alleyway Hyundai. These are brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid SEO convenience for just $369 a month for 36 months. Plus, enjoy peace of mind driving with America's best warranty. Carden Alleyway Hyundai just off the 91 freeway or at CardenAlleyWayHyundai.com. $369 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. Includes 10,000 miles per year plus tax, license, and fees. Offer available to well-qualified buyers only. Subject to HMF credit approval. Expires 12/2/24.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate your competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the kickoff time first before showing up at the stadium.
What? This lot's full already? You said kickoff was at 3. It was last week.
That's not how it works, Bob. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Thanks, Brian Cranston. All right, guys. So you guys know that I do love my amusement parks.
Yes.
But I do not like being trapped in any amusement park ride. I'm sure nobody else would love to. So a ride at Knott's Berry Farm started having technical issues around 2 p.m., and they did not get it down until 4:30. Unfortunately, the 22 trapped passengers in the ride were fine, except for 2. They were transported to a local hospital.
Were they right side up or upside down?
I think they were right side up, but they were suspended in the air.
Yeah.
I want to know if you guys would be stuck in a ride for over 2 hours. Are you guys expecting some type of compensation from wherever the amusement park that you're in?
Yes.
Not expecting it, but it would be a smart thing for the park to do.
I'm actually demanding it.
Me too.
You stick me up in the air for
2.5
hours,
plus hours,
not knowing if I'm gonna. I'm sorry, you owe me something. You owe me something.
A churro.
Because Hispanic.
Churro.
Yeah,
More than
everybody
a
gets
churro.
churros for everybody. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. It's a churro.
I'm just saying. What would you
That happened to
want?
Lisa and I once. We were at the MGM Grand in Vegas, and we were on a roller coaster, and it was climbing up the thing, and it stopped, and they had to come get everybody and
really?
walk them down, and they didn't give a squat.
So, where did this happen?
Happened at Knott's Berry Farm.
I would say you need to have free Knott's Berry Farm for a
life.
while. Yeah, for life.
For life?
Like Kramer and Seinfeld, free coffee for life.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Free Knott's Berry Farm for life.
I don't know
Or
for
free
life.
free churros.
By the way,
Free churros.
By the way,
says
Knott's
Pepe.
Berry Farm would make money on them. If you gave somebody else free Knott's Berry Farm for life, you spend so much money on the other
I know.
crap,
That's
you'd
true.
make money on the deal.
It is good. Amusement parks get people in there and they start spending money. And yeah, you've been there. I am not. I don't think I'm an amusement park person anymore. I used
I
to
don't
go.
either. and I wouldn't even go on.
Would you go on like the crazy fast roller coasters? I would love to see. I would love to
The
see Pepe on a
teacups?
crazy fast roller coaster.
Forget it.
Oh, come on, Pepe.
You're
Let's
never
go.
gonna see
Let's
me.
go. Come on, everybody.
No.
Let's go to a crazy fast roller coaster.
Well, the
No?
thing is, you don't go to ride like when we go to Disneyland. Obviously, Disneyland's very different. It's very chill, but we go, we eat, and we people watch.
Yeah,
That's all we do.
that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. See, you
I
don't
want
the roller
Pepe
coaster.
on a really fast roller. So there's a amusement park in Ohio called Cedar Point, and we used to go back there all the time. Go back
Six
to
Flags,
Ohio.
right? They own that.
They
Six
do,
Flags?
yeah, and Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
So I go back there, and my grandfather was visiting, my grandfather and my grandmother, and I decided we would take Grandpap to Cedar Point. And Grandpap was an adventurous guy, even in his 80s. And we took him on this roller coaster called the Mean Streak.
Okay.
And I looked at my brother as this thing was
We're
going
going
on
to
and
kill
said,
him.
"We are killing Grandpap right now." He did survive it. He said, "Never again." But I want to see Pepe on a fast roller
You're
coaster.
not gonna see me.
Would you
Pepe.
do it for a bit?
I'm not
Would you
gonna
do it for a bit?
Incredicoaster at Disney.
Does it go upside down?
Yeah, it does.
Pepe
It
wants
does.
one that goes upside
I'm
down.
not going on
All right.
any
So
rides,
what's
okay?
what's your
Not
calendar
even the-
like, Pepe?
not
What's your
even the
calendar like?
carousel.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
You
where
won't
it
even
takes
go
you
in the
up
merry-go-round, Pepe?
And the merry-go-round, yeah.
What about
with
Captain
my
EO?
grand-
Will you go on that
How
one?
about It's a Small
It's not
World? That's a
there
pretty
anymore.
easy
Oh, yeah.
ride.
Did they kill Captain EO?
Yeah, it's a different ride now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Pepe, or is that too wet?
love
for
it.
you?
I love that
It's a
one.
small
there we go.
world.
It's
yeah,
a
my
small
friend,
world.
yeah.
Oh, Pepe, imagine a grown man like Pepe going by himself to It's a Small
Country
World.
Bear, Country Bear
is-
Jamboree,
that is-
Pepe,
that is
Singing
pretty
Bears.
Yeah,
Let's do
Singing
it.
Bears.
With my grandkids.
I still want to see Pepe on a really fast roller coaster.
Well, you're
Waving
gonna
to
dream
every-
about
waving
it
to
because
everybody
I'm
that
not
goes
gonna
by.
happen.
Waving to everybody.
What's up,
Hands up in the air.
What's up?
All right, guys.
Okay.
So today, on this day, November 19th, 2004, the infamous Malice in the Palace Ron Artest, the old Pacers Pistons
Yep.
fights with the fans. So 20-year anniversary. What do you guys think when you hear about this, the whole Malice in the Palace thing? And would this ever happen in today's day and age with social media being so prevalent?
It was funny. We had a game that night. We were playing in Phoenix when that happened. And Rudy Tomjanovich was our coach. And I was walking out to the bus with Rudy, and there were a couple of bad calls at the end of the game. And Rudy was really steamed because the Lakers were on the wrong end of those calls. And I'm walking out. I go, "Coach, did you see what happened in Detroit?" And, Rudy was involved in the most famous fight thing ever.
Oh, sure.
When Kermit Washington caved in his face.
Yep.
And Rudy goes, "No, what happened?" I go, "Massive fight that's going to have implications forever." I go, "Well, you'll see when you get back to your hotel room. It's almost impossible to describe." And he said, "Why aren't you talking about this game, our game?"
Right.
We got screwed on those two calls. I went, "Coach, this is going to change the NBA forever. You don't understand. Players went into the stands and were punching people."
Right.
And he goes, "Get out of here. That didn't happen." I pulled out my phone, and I showed it to him, and he went, "That's why my phone's been going crazy."
Right.
He goes, "Oh my gosh!" He didn't realize the severity of it. And we've met Ron Artest on a bunch of times. He's friends with the guy he beat up that day.
I just saw him 2 weeks ago at Cosm. I mean, he's the nicest guy in the
Super nice.
world.
You
Couldn't
were
be
gone
more
once,
gentle
and I had
cool.
him fill in for you.
Yeah.
And we called that guy. His name is John Green,
Oh,
the guy
that's
who threw
awesome.
a drink on him. And it was like those guys are friends now. They thought it would be a good example for them to show people that there's no hard feelings.
The person that doesn't get enough blame for the Malice at the Palace is Ben Wallace. Wallace actually, when he threw the towel, that's what set Artest off.
No, you pushed Artest.
Well, it pushed Artest, but
what set Artest
then
off is
Wallace
when
threw the towel at him.
When Artest was lying on the scores table and a fan threw a drink on him,
Right,
and when
right.
he got hit with the drink, he ran into the stands
Yeah.
and beat up that John Green guy. And John Green goes, "Yeah, I threw the drink. I shouldn't have done it."
Did he throw a drink? I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
somebody else who threw
No,
it.
John said he did.
It goes like this. Artest was lying on the table. Wallace threw a towel at him, causing Artest to briefly stand up, and then the drink came.
Right.
So that it's sort of, I mean, it's a weird story now because he is such a great guy.
Super nice guy.
I played in the Special Olympics basketball game, the mixed game, with Meta, and he could not have been cooler with the kids, and just a really, really nice guy. It's hard to believe that it's the same guy that was involved in this.
Yeah,
He's
he won-
reinvented his whole life.
He won one championship ring in his career, 2010 with the Lakers, and he auctioned it off for mental health awareness.
That's right.
Doesn't even own it anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually turned out to be a great guy.
What's up, Foo? I also second that. He is a great guy. All right, guys. So we've talked a lot about Embiid and, the no back-to-backs and nothing like that. But so according to a report that I read on ESPN, Tyrese Maxey now has called out Embiid for always being late to team activities, saying that it impacts the locker room from players to coaching staff. And it's the elephant in the room, even though Tyrese loves Embiid. So is this just kind of reinforcing the narrative that a lot of people have about Embiid of he's not a hard worker, even though he came out and said, hey, I work really hard. But now they're saying he's late, and obviously it impacts the locker room. What do you guys' thoughts on it?
Michael thinks he's the best player in the NBA.
Maxey says he's late for everything. Literally says he is late for everything.
Yeah.
But he likes
I'll say it again. Wouldn't take him with the top 20 picks
me
if
either.
you told me to draft
I mean,
him.
as a talent, yes. But as a player, no.
Yeah, I blame the coach for this.
Why?
Nick Nurse. Well, okay, you do blame the player, and show some more respect for your teammates and for your job and for your responsibility to the team. You are the face of the franchise. You have to set the example like LeBron has, like Kobe did, like Michael Jordan. Those guys were never late. Magic Johnson was super early to team functions, team practices. So that shows you that he's not a winner. He's
disrespectful,
too.
He's
very disrespectful to his co-workers, to his coaching staff. But if you're a coach, Nick Nurse, why do you tolerate this? If you think you're going to win with Joel Embiid disrespecting you and disrespecting team rules, you might as well be a man and face him and cuss him out for his lack of professionalism. You got to challenge him, Pepe. You just don't sit back as a coach and accept it.
You have to do that, but for that, the coach has to feel bigger than the player.
But how about man up? Be a man.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, he'll never be bigger than Joel Embiid as a star. But say, if I'm going to get fired, at least I'm going to be a man about it and just let this player just disrespect me.
That's the one thing about anybody who's late. It is always disrespecting someone else's time.
Totally.
It is.
It's really. I used to be late all the time.
You know what? If you're an owner, how do you giving this guy $40 million a year? How do you tolerate that as an owner of the franchise?
Did you hear what I got Ramona to agree to yesterday?
No.
Whenever she dies, her funeral's going to start 10 minutes late in honor of Ramona.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I farted in 2 months.
It's always Ramona talk, ready to go anytime.
I just will try to make them not suck next time.
So Momo is going to start her funeral late.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Like that. I like that.
In honor of Momo.
Yeah.
What's up, Foo?
Because she'll be doing TV.
Yeah.
Before her funeral.
What's up, Foo? All right, guys, I'm taking this one, too. So when John talked about Malice of the Palace and he said that, he had to show his phone to show the video, I kind of was like, what phone did you have 20 years ago that showed a clear video? And apparently the YouTube chat also wants to know.
Wait a minute.
Oh, so maybe I
it was on
that's
TV.
True. But how could I have showed it to him on my phone?
It was 20 years ago. We were all like, "Whoa!"
No, I may have shown it to. I may have shown him the TV in the in the locker room.
We were all a little puzzled, and the YouTube chat went crazy.
But wait a minute, you didn't have video on phones in 2004?
No,
I don't know.
Yes, iPhone started in 2008. That was the first year of the iPhone.
So maybe I showed him on a TV.
Yeah, isn't it weird? The iPhone just started in 2008. It's not really that old, but we've had it.
Seems longer.
It seems longer.
It seems like we've always had the iPhone.
16 years.
I had a
that
BlackBerry.
makes sense. Maybe 2004 they didn't. I wasn't able to show him on my. I must have shown him on a TV in the locker room or something. We were walking out to the bus.
Right.
So there were TVs all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably true. I probably couldn't show my phone in 2004. I don't remember when I started. I had a phone. My first cell phone was in 1998.
Was it brick phones?
No, it was a little tiny. Like flip phone.
I got a BlackBerry in about 2000. I had the BlackBerry.
Amazing.
The BlackBerry was great. It had the best keyboard.
Yes.
Because it was just the thumbs keyboard. It was great. Now you got to do this thing, but the thumbs was fantastic.
BlackBerry Messenger was awesome.
Yeah, it's gone now. Gone.
What's up, Foo?
All right, guys. So HBO released their in-season Hard Knocks trailer today. I know everybody's kind of falling off on the Hard Knocks thing, but this one I think is a little.
This is
little
the
interesting.
in-season Hard Knocks.
In-season Hard Knocks, and this one's going to feature the whole AFC North division. So Browns, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, all will be featured, and they're kind of hinting at it as like, oh, who's going to win a division? Battle of the division is how they're phasing this kind of Hard Knocks.
Yep.
Does this interest you at all now that it's 4 teams instead of 1? And it's a pretty good 4 teams. I mean, Steelers, Ravens right now are at the top. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
I watch them all.
Yeah,
you got off of Hard Knocks a while ago.
I think I feel like I'm seeing the same.
Am I the
movie
only
over
one
and
who's
over again.
watched Starting Five, the thing with LeBron and Jason Tatum?
I've seen the
and
first
those guys?
3 episodes.
I
of
like it.
First
I think it's
episode,
really
I was
good.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not in on that.
I didn't like it either.
You know what I find?
That's Michael's brother Andy shot all that LeBron
Oh, nice.
stuff.
What I find myself doing now is watching games. Always games on in the house. Doesn't matter what the game is.
Like Stu Lance.
I've just become the guy who has games on all the time.
You're like Mike Trudell.
Yeah, exactly.
He watches
My
that.
dad
watches 3 at a time.
My dad used to call me and say, "What are you watching the game?" I'm like, "There are so many channels. Who knows what game he could possibly be watching?"
You watch the NHL games too?
No.
Or just basketball?
I have not watched NHL.
Just
I watched
basketball
basketball and football. Yeah.
What's up, Foo? All right, got one. All right, guys. So I know, Mason, you do not like to go shopping in person.
No, I like to order.
There was a fake news going around my IG that really got me excited because they're saying that Target was opening up a bar in certain Target stores and they were going to have a Targarita.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, imagine going to Target and having booze with you. You're going to come out super broke. But if, actual stores had a bar in them and you could drink and shop at the same time, would that encourage you to go back to shopping in person?
There used to be, nobody goes to bookstores anymore, but there used to be a Barnes & Noble in my neighborhood that had a bar.
There is still a Barnes
Really?
& Noble in my neighborhood.
Did it have a
believe
bar?
it or not.
People
It
still
does
go to
not have a bar.
bookstores.
It has a coffee
There's a coffee bar, but not a bar bar.
Yeah, so Target's selling drinks now?
No, that was like the joke that this guy
So
started.
it's not? It was
It's
on
not.
your sheet a while ago.
I know, but that's what it says, that it was
It was a joke.
It
There
was
is
a
no
joke.
such thing as a
No,
Targarita.
No, but I believed it because I'm like, dude, I'm all in. Like, I love Target. I love to drink. Let's go. 2 things I love combined in one. But I know that if this was true, it might entice people.
You know
to go
what?
shopping.
I know what the competition's going to do. The Wall Martini. Nothing?
Just me.
Nothing?
I gave you something.
All right. Good. Thank you.
Pepe's asleep.
Yeah, half the room's asleep.
He nodded off.
Maybe
All right.
a shot. Wake him up. I don't know.
Hey, I got some good Laker stuff coming up.
Excellent.
Shams has been out talking, and he's given us some interesting stuff to chew on, including maybe a player the Lakers may be targeting. That's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Every weekday morning at 9 a.m.
When this album came out, this song, me and my best friend in Seattle were sitting at a blinking red light.
Okay.
And we sat waiting for this light to turn green for the entire album. And on this song is where I kind of woke up like, wait, this is a blinking red light. We can go.
It's Trav and D4.
Back tomorrow morning after Greeny on LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
Gear up and get out to Kelsey's at Pachanga, the top spot in the Temecula Valley to watch all the Monday night football action. Dozens of TVs means all your favorite games, plus a M&F food menu fit for the greatest fans. Sliders, loaded tater tots, pulled pork pizza, and a lot more. Plus, you'll find beers on tap and incredible craft cocktails at Kelsey's. Visit Pachanga.com and follow at Pachanga Casino on Instagram for info about special and exclusive NFL team appearances. We'll see you at Kelsey's at Pachanga.
Hey guys, it's Cappy here, and I want to talk about my friend Avner Gatt, a public adjuster. Now, many of you guys have asked me, why Avner Gatt? What makes his team so unique at handling insurance claims? So let me tell you something. I've been working with Avner and his team for a while. I can tell you this. Avner Gatt has a dynamic team that's highly effective and successful because these folks come from a very diverse background in the insurance industry. For example, some of them used to work for insurance companies before they joined Avner's team. Yes, they actually chose to switch sides when they realized the effectiveness of Avner's team's work. Some of them used to be in the restoration business, rebuilding homes after disasters. Some of them used to be in the contents handling business, moving homeowners' belongings to a safe place for restoration and storage. Some of them were experts in hazardous materials handling, like asbestos and lead testing. That was their daily work. And some of them were members of law firms handling bad faith claims and general business disputes. You see, diversification is the name of the game. When you are represented by Avner Gatt's team, you have the entire team's experience and know-how by your side. No one, and I mean no one, messes with Avner Gatt and his team. So call Avner Gatt right now, 818-917-5256, 818-917-5256. That's AvnerGat.com. AVNERGAT. AvnerGat.com. When you call him directly, Avner Gat and his family, they take the calls themselves. Avner Gat says, hello.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
2 o'clock. Mace, this is fresh Yachtly Crew.
All the decorations are up.
Almost.
Yeah.
Downstairs. So Yachtly Crew is releasing another album, this time a Christmas album. And they're in the Yacht Rock documentary coming out on HBO.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
On November 29th. So the boys are in there, and they're getting ready for a Yacht Rock Christmas extravaganza.
Nice.
At your place, the Whiskey A Go-Go, Thursday, December 19th.
Wow. Now, are we invited back?
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
But the only thing is, we're seeing him at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I don't want to become too much of a groupie. They call him a croupie.
Oh, a groupie. That's
I just saw him a few weeks ago, so I don't know.
Well, I haven't seen him since.
And then Andy's coming to their manager's coming to the Laker game tonight.
Yeah.
So,
what's the date of it?
Thursday, December 19th
And
at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
And you said end of the year. Is that the end of the year?
Well, they're doing this one. Then they're playing in Vegas at the Palms. Our partners, of course, Yamava owns the Palms.
That's right.
At the end of December, I'm going to that one. Then they're playing New Year's Eve in San
wait a
Diego.
minute. You
Cappy's
are a
going to that.
groupie.
Wow.
You're a total groupie.
Yeah, but I'm like, kind of a adopted member of the band, I think.
A spaced out groupie.
Yeah.
19th
You
of
want to be a
December.
groupie? You want to be
I
a
still,
groupie, Pepe?
you can borrow my captain's hat.
Let me see.
Pepe, I'll call you the captain.
Is there
But it's a Christmas thing, so you're going to have to wear mistletoe.
Is there a Laker?
Do you want to wear mistletoe?
Is there a Laker game on
Is there a
December the
Laker game
19th?
December
That's the
19th?
question.
We're at Sacramento.
Sorry,
Okay.
Pepe, you're out. You're out. No Baker
I
Street
wanted to
for
go
you.
to that one. Remember I sent you the message?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one at the
By
Grove.
my house,
Matter of
yeah.
fact, Michael, we get to spend 4 days in Sacramento. We have back-to-back
Oh,
games
that's
in
lovely up
Sacramento.
there
That's
during the
your
holidays.
That's your punch.
On a
Yeah, I like it.
Thursday and a Saturday.
They
Is
decorate
Morton's-
the cows, I think, up
Is
there.
there good Morton's around the street? I like that.
Is there a more? Actually, that there's was a in,
Oh,
place called Frank Fat's, a good Chinese place.
Yeah.
Is
Is
there
there
a Morton's
We're
in
there.
Sacramento?
How far from the Hotel Ireland?
It's about as far as Morton's.
Oh,
Let's
Okay.
search best steakhouses.
I love good Chinese
in
food.
Sacramento.
In
Oh,
Sacramento.
you've never been
Yeah.
to Frank Fat's?
No.
Oh, we'll get you in there. Yeah. You'll like it.
While we're looking up what's going on in Sacramento, I've got the results of the picks for this week.
I don't think I did very well.
Ireland, you.
Oh, they have a Morton's.
You were a sterling
Sacramento? Yeah.
4-1.
Oh, so UCLA was the only one I
Oh, I
missed.
thought you were asking the question. You were-
okay. That's why I'm the anti-Pepe.
You're correct. So here's how it goes. Ireland was 4-1. I was 5-0.
Have you ever been
Excellent.
to Dawson's
Nice.
Steakhouse?
No, Dawson's?
Dawson Steakhouse.
Okay, guys.
Where's it at?
Just keep going. I'm in
L
the
Street.
I'm listening to.
Okay.
L Street.
Is it in the hotel?
Guys,
I don't know.
hold your
We're talking
stuff
about
here.
food.
Yeah, we're talking about steaks, man.
We're,
Let's let
we're,
him go.
we're talking.
Trying to have a radio show here.
Yeah, we're doing
We
a
are?
show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Well,
so
Mason-
Bergman, who's been very good, went 1-4.
Morales is the
Yeah.
boss.
1-4.
Yeah.
No, just
And,
an advisor.
almost-
and since,
almost like
and since
me.
Pepe didn't make any picks, he's still 0-5.
Pepe, I've got the percentages. Ireland, you're now leading. You've got 55% right.
And that's the leader. That's
Yes.
55% is the leader. That's how hard gambling is.
I'm next at 53%. Laura's at 51%. Brian, I haven't figured out the percent, but it's not good.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And at 0%, Pepe.
That's tough.
You
You've
didn't
never,
Whoopie-doo.
you've never
Did
picked
you-
a game correctly on this show.
Did you look at the standings in the Hollywood Football League?
I'm up there now. I'm getting there.
You
For
should
the
call
first
me.
time
Call me.
ever,
Yeah,
you and I are both in the money. I'm first, you're fifth.
I know.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I'm making a. I think my
Mace, you
team's
usually
making a
finish
run.
like last, don't
yeah,
you?
the team is literally called Last Place Mace. So yes, I've
We will
mastered that
probably
skill.
both blow our positions
I'm sure we
at the
will.
top of the chain. But
You know how hard it is to not pick any team.
I
that's a
know
gift.
it's like Keno, Pepe. It's harder than it sounds.
Yeah,
You-
pick-
I think you should get your money back for
Pick-
for going 0-5.
Pick against Pepe. That's the rule. All right, so Shams has been out here talking. He was on the Pat McAfee show today. Here's what he said about the Lakers.
Could there be a move potentially as well at the deadline?
Who, where? Out, in?
Zach LaVine?
Who?
I think when you look at this team, they're a team that could, you look at guard help and you look at the center position. What position do they prioritize? That's for Rob Pelinka, that Lakers front office over the next few months. They're going to have to figure out. You had D'Angelo Russell starting to begin the season. Now he's coming off the bench. Is he going to settle into that role? How is he going to play in that role as the year goes on? And they have said for a while, and I've reported this already, they are looking actively for a big man to add to that lineup. So who could that be? But they have assets to play with. They have contracts to play with.
Valanciunas.
Who could that be?
Could be Vukovic.
Garza.
There are a few names out there. I don't think that they have fully targeted a name yet.
Okay, Sean.
One of those names they mentioned, Nikola Vucevic, who went to USC,
Yeah.
is having a big year.
Oh, he's great.
Really good player.
Valanciunas
Plays for the Bulls.
and Kessler are the other two guys that are sort of on the board. Kessler's interesting because he's under contract for next year, too, for just $4 million.
Right. Here's the problem. If you do a deal with Danny Ainge, he normally gets the better half of it. Danny Ainge has won almost every trade he's made lately. So I think what Ainge would insist on is both number ones.
Yeah. And I would insist on Jordan Clarkson. So give me Jordan Clarkson, pop off the bench, and Walker Kessler as my big guy, making only $4 million next year.
Who goes to Utah?
Well, we got any number of tradable contracts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can match those numbers. It's only, let's see, Clarkson's at 14 and Kessler is at 3. That's
Right.
called
I think
D'Angelo Russell.
Realistically, I think Vucevic will be the closest one.
Well, the problem with Vucevic is he doesn't. Michael always points out to me when we do these games that a true big man can operate near the basket. Vucevic tends to operate away from the basket, but you still have AD who can do either. So I would love, we'll see, but I do think they will make a move. I just don't know what it is.
I got a question about this just popped up. The Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
There was betting on this.
More than almost any fight in the last 10
People
years.
could bet on this fight.
Yeah.
And now we know that Jake Paul was tanking the fight for the final 4 rounds. How does that jive with people actually putting... What about the people that bet Jake Paul knockout? Those people are screwed because he was never going to knock him out. He was never going to hurt Mike Tyson. The whole thing was rigged and fixed.
Well, the people betting, are they new to boxing?
You're idiots.
Well, I mean...
Come on.
If you make a bet, if you would have thought, what's the most likely outcome? The most likely outcome is Jake Paul knocks out Mike Tyson. That was the most likely outcome. So if you make that bet, you're screwed because Jake Paul was holding him up for 4 rounds.
What are they going to bet on next? WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Well,
come on.
So you're saying, well, why
know what you're betting on?
Why make betting an opportunity if the event is rigged and fake? There's obvious
because people are stupid.
Well,
Can you bet on
it wasn't
WWF?
rigged or faked.
WWE?
It just was...
Well, no, it's rigged because it was fake because he held him up for 4 rounds.
Right, but that's happened in real fights.
Yeah.
Let me make the guy last.
Yeah, when Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather held up McGregor for the last 4 rounds of that fight. McGregor, I mean, he didn't
But
go...
there was never any report that Mayweather said, I'm just going to lay off.
Yeah, but he did. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't knock him out.
I guess betting on boxing, you bet at your own risk, right?
It's very risky.
Yeah,
Thank you, Pepe.
clearly.
Great job.
Very risky,
It is
according
very risky.
to...
I didn't say you were wrong. I said great job.
Unless you bet in a fight like the Serrano
Where are we getting
fight.
the feedback
That's a
from?
different
I think it's
story.
Pepe.
Pepe, we cannot
Pepe,
have...
I think you're the
This is
feedback
a radio
guy.
operation. You can't have feedback.
Yeah, it's not me because I keep checking. It's not me.
This isn't Saturday
It's gotta be
afternoon at
Pepe.
Quinceañera
Yeah,
where the
this is
sound
not-
system
wait,
isn't
wait a
working.
Second, it's not my fault.
This is not the Cappycast.
I agree with Pepe. It's not his fault.
Yeah,
The Sliwa show doesn't have feedback?
correct.
That's right.
Literally none.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
Sliwa's-
Why are you starting all over again?
That's right, Mace. Sliwa's podcast was...
Mace just went to his knees.
No, that was very
Oh,
funny.
my God. I haven't seen you laugh like that in a while.
Sliwa's podcast is as good as Culture
It's
Pop
probably
podcast.
you, the one that is doing the feed.
Sure,
Hey,
it
dear-
is not.
Dear
Social
Michael,
team,
shots
let's cut that
fired.
up.
He said Sliwa's podcast is better than the Culture
Oh,
Pop
no.
podcast.
You've never listened to my podcast. In fairness.
I've been on your podcast. It was
You've been
good.
on it.
Susan
Yeah, it was
carries
good.
your podcast.
I was invited and you canceled me.
Correct. I did cancel you.
Oh, really, Pepe?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Pepe. Everyone's getting canceled these days.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next for you, did you hear Shaq is about to be a broadcast free agent?
Wow.
Plus the sad state of network TV. That's coming up next for you. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you listen to the show, you've heard me talk about Terranea, my favorite resort anywhere in Southern California. It's like going to Hawaii without getting on a plane. 270-degree panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean and Catalina Island, where you see the sunrise and sunset from the same spot. The service is off the hook. Ralph Grippo, who runs Terranea, is the best hotel executive I know, and I spend 100 nights a year in hotels. You got to go to Terranea. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you've never seen it, go to their website, terranea.com. TERRANEA. When you go, you'll see pictures, you'll see videos, you'll see the award-winning golf course, 4 swimming pools, 8 distinct dining experiences. There is nothing like it. Don't automatically assume if you want to go on vacation that you have to get on a plane and spend all that money on airfare. Before you do any of that, check out Terranea. Terranea, Terranea, Terranea.com.
Miss the good old days when everything was more affordable? Well, Kia of Carson is bringing them back. Black Friday deals are here all month long. This is your chance to save thousands on the exciting Kia lineup, including the new EV, hybrid, and plug-in models. Or you can enjoy deals on classics like the rugged Telluride, the sporty K5, and the all-new K4 sedan. Whatever you need, Kia of Carson most likely will have it in stock as one of the largest Kia dealerships in the country. Head over now or online at KiaofCarson.com. Hurry in for best selection.
With the season in full swing, stay up to date with Lakers emails sent straight to your inbox. Each email offers something different. Lakers pregame emails get you game day essentials before tip-off, from projected starters to game times, while Lakers weekly emails gives you exclusive Lakers content created especially for subscribers. Never miss a minute of the action by signing up now at Lakers.com/emails. That's Lakers.com/emails.
John Ireland here. Hey, look, your smile matters, so let's help you and your kids get a brighter, healthier smile. Dr. Monica Madden at Beverly Hills Orthodontics is born and raised in L.A. and is also a mom herself, so she understands what kids need and ensures a comfortable and friendly experience for all. Your kid's smile will be in expert hands. Check them out today at BeverlyHillsOrtho.com or call 877-7-LET'S-DO-THIS. That's 877-753-8736. BeverlyHillsOrtho.com.
Hey, it's Mace here. Wait until you experience the NBA at the hottest, most amazing venue in LA. That is Cosm in Inglewood. It's called Immersive Shared Reality. It will look and feel like you are courtside. If you want to be at Cosm for live NBA action, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Use code ESPNLA. Get 20% off any NBA game in November. Do not wait. Tickets go fast. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You've heard me talk about my personal situation with my divorce and subsequent custody battle in the past, and I know that you need a team behind you to get the justice you deserve. My friend Mark Reel and his team at Real Fathers Rights are here to help you guys. Visit realfathersrights.com/710. That's REEL. realfathersrights.com/710 or call 323-870-1611. That's 323-870-1611. Real Fathers Rights. The Father's Rights Attorneys.
How deep is it? Pepe, how deep is it?
Hey, how come we haven't said the words NBA Cup?
It is the
NBA
Cup
Cup
game tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Coverage starts at 6 p.m.
Nice.
With the Toyota Lakers Countdown with Beto. 7:30 tip-off Lakers Jazz at Crypto.com Arena. Hear it here on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
By the way, Michael Thompson has already got this game in the fridge.
In the fridge.
In the
Morales.
fridge.
Is it shaking? The jello's jiggling?
Yes, sir. Everything's juggling.
It is so
You
disrespectful.
know, I have not
of
lost
the
the game
Utah
yet,
Jazz.
Pepe. The games could be close, but I have not dropped a game yet from the game I put in the fridge. I am undefeated.
And
Pepe.
what
Yes,
do
but you
and
know
what do
you're
you
being
want me
very
to do?
disrespectful
And what
to
do you want me
Utah.
to do
No.
about that? To make a statue?
What does
and
what?
put a
You're
statue
he's never getting a
and
statue.
keep-
What?
Wait, Mace, why do you say that?
You're never. Maybe in the Bahamas. You're not getting a statue at Star
Yeah,
Plaza.
well, you know what they should do, in all seriousness? They should name the airport after Michael.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
Bahamas.
Michael Thompson International
the
Airport.
Former Prime Minister's name's on that. They're
Yeah,
not
what did he
gonna-
do?
He stole a bunch of money.
Yeah, exactly. You were the number one overall pick in the draft. Where are you flying into? I'm flying into MT.
There's so much going on right
Yeah,
now.
there is so much going on. Let's get it on the track.
so
Pepe loves my coconuts.
Yep. Shaquille O'Neal.
the horse.
We all know that Shaquille O'Neal has been part of the Inside the NBA show for years with Kenny and with Charles and with Ernie. Now, there's a deal in place for the Inside the NBA to move to ESPN, which is incredibly exciting, I think. Now, Shaq is a free agent this summer.
His contract's up at the end of July.
Is up at the end of July. So if you're Shaq, what do you do?
$30 million a year.
I say I go to my bosses at TNT and I say, hey, I'm going to go to Amazon or I'm going to go to NBC unless you guys give me $30 million.
But what is the incentive for them to do that?
mean the
They've
ES
already signed the licensing deal with ESPN.
Right.
So
But
they don't need to put more money
it's
into
to
it.
keep the band together. Like
Yeah.
if you sign the Beatles to a new recording contract, and who's the least important Beatle? Ringo.
Ringo,
came
yeah.
to you and said, "Hey, give me $30 million or I'm leaving." There is value in keeping the band together. And if Shaq,
There
if
is.
they call his bluff and say, to your point, Chris, and say you're not that important, we can do the show without
Oh,
you.
no, they can't.
Then Amazon or NBC would step up and hire him anyway.
But don't you think if ESPN agreed to lease it at whatever amount that is? No, everybody in the room probably knew Shaq's deal was up.
Right.
They knew
Right.
the other three are still under
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
But you
No,
guys
I
know
thought
that
Barkley was up too.
No,
No, he's got
Barkley
like-
and Ernie are
signed a
si-
long
that's
term.
right. That's
Yeah.
Barkley and Ernie are signed. Kenny and Shaq are not. But Kenny has nowhere else to go, so he'll stay with the Packers.
Kenny, I mean,
He's Ringo.
is he Ringo?
Yeah.
He's Ringo. Go to Amazon?
Yeah, well, I mean,
No, he's
Kenny's the
Ringo.
one guy, the one ex-player that's not a Hall
Who
of Famer.
else is going to run back to that screen?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, Kenny's good, but he's Ringo in that.
Yeah,
foursome.
he is Ringo.
But,
But
no,
if-
Shaq's without Shaq and Barkley. Without Shaq, that show's not the same.
If I'm Shaq and I'm worth $500 million and I have fun at work, why would I? Why would I change jobs?
So why don't they give him the money that he wants?
They will, I think.
They will.
I think
They
that's
have
how
to.
that ends. And by the way, what's fascinating about this whole story about the inside the NBA, it's not a money swap. ESPN is not paying
Right.
those guys. It's a trade.
Mhm.
What they did was they traded a bunch of college football and basketball games and a couple of golf tournaments, and I think I read some soccer. Basically, what TNT wanted.
And a sport to be named later.
Well, what Jimmy Fitaro, who runs ESPN, was really smart.
Oh, yeah.
He called the head of Turner Sports and he said, I think we can work out a deal that'd be great for both of us. We get inside the NBA and we have 1,000 games. You guys desperately need programming. We'll give you 100 of them. And the guy from TNT said, perfect, let's do it.
Yeah.
And by doing that, he keeps the Inside the NBA crew off of Amazon and off of NBC.
So is this what they did with McAfee? Is this the same sort of thing?
Right. Well,
Licensing deal kind of thing?
Yeah,
It's what we do here.
McAfee doesn't
Yeah, right.
work for ESPN.
Right.
They license his show. His show is filmed, by the way,
in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Peyton Manning
At the
never
Thunderdome.
sets foot on the ESPN campus. He's in Denver.
Yeah.
And Eli's in New Jersey. And what they do is they contract out. I'm trying. Omaha Productions is the name of their
that's
company.
right. That's
yeah.
his company. Yeah.
And they so basically they buy the show from Omaha and simply air it on ESPN.
And PTI and Around the Horn have been the same thing.
Yeah.
for
So
years.
that's the way the industry's going. Really, this move by Jimmy Pitaro was a stroke of genius.
Oh, it's incredible.
Because everybody's happy. And ESPN has
We keep those guys together.
right. ESPN has so many games that sometimes they even run out of channels. So giving a surplus of games to Turner helps them, and keeping the inside the NBA helps basketball fans. It's just a great move.
So they're still going to be on Turner when Turner has the game?
Turner doesn't have the games
No,
anymore.
Turner doesn't have the games.
This all starts next year.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
This is Turner. Yeah,
No, Amazon,
they'll
NBC,
finish this
and
year with
ESPN.
Turner, and then next year they'll be on ABC and ESPN.
So Turner will be, but you said
No more
will-
NBA.
No more NBA.
They'll do other sports, but
Yeah.
no more NBA.
So Ireland, you sent this note today. I'm surprised you don't know this. So that after the Super Bowl is like one of the most coveted TV slots in history,
Right. Yeah.
And over the years, they've done episodes of Friends and Family Guy and Grey's Anatomy.
Here's the unwritten rule.
Wonder Years premiered after the.
Whatever your best show is, the show you feel has the brightest future, you put on right after the Super Bowl.
Right.
Which is why I was stunned that they're putting on a show I have never heard of.
You've never heard of The Wall?
No, it's not called the wall. It's called the floor.
Oh,
You never
Oh, there
seen-
is a wall.
You never
and
seen
now
the
there's a floor.
I've never
Easy
seen the
with
floor.
the wall stuff.
The wall. No, the wall is I think Shaq's company. No, LeBron's company.
By the way, it comes on usually before Saturday Night Live, and it's actually a really good show, The Wall.
And the floor is
On NBC?
something with Rob
Lowe, where everybody stands on a square on the floor.
You've seen it?
Oh, yeah. Then they answer trivia
It's
questions,
very
and you're gone,
interesting,
you're gone.
very interesting.
It is an
Really?
interesting show, yeah.
Okay, so that will.
It must be doing good ratings.
Well, no, it. I don't think it has, but now it will because you can't not do good ratings being on right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, you can't
have
miss.
to check it out because I think you're gonna like it.
Okay. Yeah, I
it's
like
good.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
CM Seaborn.
Not you, Michael, because it's for smart people.
That's why I
You know-
watch Jeopardy.
You know what I think is really, you mentioned Rob Lowe, what I think is really sad. They are talking about doing a sequel to St. Elmo's Fire.
I read that.
I love the song.
I love the song too.
John Parr.
Yes.
Man on Fire. It's such a
Yes.
great song. So I think this is sad. I don't know what Ali Sheedy and Judd Nelson and Andrew McCarthy. Andrew McCarthy has been on the podcast, wrote a book recently, but I don't know why we would want to go back to those characters.
And these things rarely work. Like when they did the reboot of Will and Grace, didn't really go. The one that's had
Pepe, I'm gonna
some
pony you.
success is
Yeah.
our buddy Tom Russo with the
with
Frasier
Frasier.
reboot.
Frasier's done really well.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, I believe Chris loves John Parr, Man on Fire.
How'd that feel,
He's
Pepe? You like that?
dancing like a man on fire.
Right onto Pepe.
Yeah, right on to Pepe.
By
It's
the
a
way,
great
whatever
song.
happened to Mayor Whittingham? Did she do anything after St. Elmo's Fire?
That's a good
All those
question.
other actors were famous.
Well, I mean, Ali Sheedy.
But she was famous before.
She was famous
That
before.
was the end of
She
her
did.
run.
She did.
Demi Moore's
the
still doing stuff.
Breakfast.
Andrew McCarthy, Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson, Rob Lowe, all famous. Where did Mayor Whittingham come from, and where did she go?
So, interestingly, she was nominated for an Academy Award for some movie called Georgia. And that's the only thing I see. That's it.
Yeah.
What a song.
It is
What
a
a
great-
song. Here comes the
It
hook,
is-
PC.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the band John Parr was. Was he in the Babies?
The Babies, I think you're right.
Yeah.
This was better than the actual thing.
That movie was such a big deal in
it's
my
great.
life. It was such a great movie. The only thing I could think, John,
Introduced me to Andy McDowell.
what if,
Oh, yeah, that's quality.
what
Back in
if
the day, quality.
it's like The Big Chill? What if it's like that? Because The Big Chill was also a great movie.
I just watched it recently,
Yeah.
The Big Chill. The reason The Big Chill worked is those guys were all around 30.
Yes.
These guys now will all be around 60. It'd be
right.
more like a Golden
I don't think
Girls
it's going to
thing.
work. I don't think it's going to work.
Thank you, Pepe.
You don't think so, Pepe?
No, I mean,
Pepe's
I
out
agree
on
with you.
St. Elmo's Fire, too.
Speaking of
No,
steakhouses,
I
do you
love
like
St. Elmo's
Yeah.
Fire, but I don't want
Yeah,
to
it was
see it
okay.
again.
Got over it.
Focus
It was
on.
all right.
What about the cocktail sauce? Did you have it?
Cocktail sauce was fine. I
So
liked
where do
it.
you guys go in Indianapolis?
We go to the Capitol Grill, which is connected to our hotel right
Did
in
this turn into a food review show?
Well,
or
we
something?
both we both love
Because you got-
steakhouse.
I feel like
I'm
start talking
listening
about
to-
St.
I feel
Elmo's.
like I'm listening to Travis and DeMarco.
Wow.
It is like a show on the Food Channel sometimes.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, it is. I
Emily
like
today
it.
was obsessed with that movie. She kept talking
Oh, my
about
God.
What was
That's
it
a
called?
good movie, though.
What was it called?
National Treasure.
National Treasure.
Boy, it was good. It wasn't that good.
It was
It's
not.
a great movie. I love that movie too. Not like to the extent that she's like it changed my life, but you know I do love.
Did any
movies.
movie ever change your life, John?
Did any movie ever change?
Michael, same question to you.
Had a big impact on your life?
Yeah, big impact on
All
your
right,
life.
so sort of.
Okay.
With one movie, Mr. Holland's Opus.
Oh God, you love this movie.
Well,
Good movie.
because
Play the Sunset.
Well, and the reason it worked is he had a special needs kid.
Yeah.
His son was deaf, and so when Jack was born, I liked that movie, and it came out right around the time Jack was born. And what it kind of gave me the confidence of is that those kids will find their way.
Yeah.
You just don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, I would say The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh.
Oh, of course, because you were in it.
Yeah, I was in it, and it made me a mentor to The Rock.
And
yes,
and
of course.
Abigail Bartlett, Stockard Channing in The
Yeah.
Fish That Saved
That's right.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Mine, everybody knows this one.
La Bamba?
No.
Oh God.
Gone with the Wind.
The Graduate.
The Graduate.
The Graduate.
Why,
By
Pepe,
Plastics.
you were into
One
older
word,
women?
Plastic.
Plastics.
Plastic.
Yeah. Chris, has a movie ever affected you?
Goodwill Hunting and Vanilla Sky.
Oh, Vanilla Sky's great. Cameron Diaz is so crazy in that movie.
I thought that was Cameron Crowe's worst movie.
I actually think it's really interesting.
It's
I
a
don't,
really-
Kidding me?
I don't think it makes
that's a
sense.
great movie.
I don't think it
Pepe.
makes sense, but I think it's really
It's
good.
a really great bad movie, but when you really watch it and try to, concentrate on what they're trying to say,
Yeah.
it means a lot.
But Pepe, if you look at his other stuff, like if you look
Pepe
at
got mad on that
if you look at Almost Famous, if you look at Jerry Maguire,
Yeah, you can't compare.
Those were
if you
off,
look at
those
it
were
that
off
way,
the chart great movies.
That movie is a remake of a European movie, the
Vanilla Sky is
Vanilla Sky, yeah.
Yeah, your girl Penelope's in that, isn't she?
Penelope, yes. By the way, mine is, and I think it's an anniversary this year, is The Matrix. I absolutely love The
Lisa's
Matrix.
dad, who's no longer alive, favorite movie.
But how did
Really,
it change your
it's-
life?
How did it change your life?
Because that's the concept of red pill, blue pill, and
okay.
do you? It's a spiritual awakening. I think if you take the red pill, I think most people take the blue pill and don't look at the real world, the part of the Matrix. If you take the red pill, you get the full story. Brian, any movie ever changed your life?
Not at the Roxbury.
Neither.
That's on brand.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
I used to live
Kind of.
right down the street from that club.
Did you go?
I went in once.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was just weird.
Not
I'm
your
sure
scene?
I'm sure some rom-com probably changed your life, huh?
Lar?
No, not a rom-com. I don't think so. Actually, yeah.
See?
Was
Yeah.
it?
Well, which was the
Not
movie?
like changed my life, but I really still love this movie, even though it's old, The Breakfast Club.
The
I
Breakfast Club
still
is
love
No, that's a
great
great
movie.
movie.
That
I
is
love
a
that movie.
That's a great
all-time
movie.
classic.
Yeah. Ali Sheedy.
Yeah. There's Ali Sheedy
Why'd you-
again. You're right.
Would you call it Ali what?
Don't do it.
Stand and
No,
Deliver.
no.
I love that
Stand and
movie.
Deliver's a
Stand
great
and
movie.
Deliver was
Stand
a
and
great
Deliver
movie.
is
Actually.
excellent. Edward James Olmos is
When
fantastic.
Pepe
always
said
think
Ali
of that.
Sheedy, it sounded like something
Oh,
completely
yeah.
different.
She wasn't that bad,
Pepe.
Hang on a second. Pepe, what's her name?
I'm not gonna say it.
Say it, Pepe.
No, come on. I'm not
Do
gonna
it.
say it. Okay?
It's a-
Pepe,
it,
if you want to
Pepe.
come back here, you
Yeah.
better say it.
No, Pepe said her name is Chet Holmgren.
All right.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it.
she wasn't that bad, Pepe.
No.
Coming up next for you,
Greg
when
will
you're
kill me.
when you're a bad team in the NBA, when it's hopeless, should you
Or
tank?
when you're a sheedy team. Like Pepe said.
Oh, Pepe.
Ay, 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 Michael.
A sheedy
Ay,
team.
Michael.
Yeah,
Sheedy
man.
team, Pepe said. He tried to say.
Let me tell you about Jacob from Ronnie. Imagine you're in an Uber or a Lyft and you're in the back seat and you're going to your destination and bam, you're injured in a car accident. It's not just any car accident. An accident with an Uber or Lyft is totally different than a normal wreck. Your driver's covered by Uber or Lyft. So not only are you dealing with the other person's insurance, you got to talk to the rideshare company insurance too. You need an expert. Trust me, this is complicated. Jacob is the expert when it comes to handling Uber and Lyft cases. Years ago, he and his team took on these cases before anybody. By the way, if you prefer to meet face-to-face, Jacob's team will actually come to you, or you can go to Jacob's office. If you're injured in any kind of rideshare accident, there is one name to remember. That is Jacob, Jacob, Jacob. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Call Jacob. He's the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember...
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
CallJacob.com. Remember, Jacob is a proud legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC. And when you call him, make sure you tell him Mason and Shadano from 710 ESPN sent you. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Cap. So you get this letter from the Department of Water and Power with two big bold words, high usage. And you don't really know what to do about it, but you kind of have an idea of who you can blame. So you go knock on your daughter's door and you go, hey, would you stop showering for 45 minutes twice a day? And then you go to your son and say, would you please stop washing your car 3 times a week? And then you continue with your life until you get another one of these beautiful letters that says high usage on it. This is where the Water Boy comes in. The Water Boy specializes in pressurized leak detection. All they do, day in and day out, is go to homes and find leaks. Their state-of-the-art equipment allows them to visually and acoustically inspect your pipes to find that stubborn leak that's constantly flowing. It can be anything from a failing toilet to a burst pipe in your slab. You don't even know it existed. They have ample amounts of experience from water damage restoration to general construction and plumbing that, when combined, allows them to master the art of leak detection. They do non-destructive leak detections, which means they're not going to open or damage the structure of your home. Their equipment is advanced enough to listen to the exposed surfaces and indicate where the leak is occurring. They are widely used by homeowners, property managers, and even realtors to inspect pressurized water systems to make sure they're intact and functioning with no leaks. Call Omer at the Waterboy Leak Detection today, 818-518-5055. visit thewaterboyinc.com. That's the Waterboy Leak Detection at 818-518-5055. Talk to Omer. He's going to take good care of you at the Waterboy. Visit thewaterboyinc.com.
Hey, John Ireland here. If you're looking to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage. They'll make you a cash offer, no need for repairs. They buy as is. With Seller's Advantage, there are no agents. They can close in days, and they buy with cash. They'll even offer a $10,000 advance to help with moving and other expenses. Check out their reviews online and call for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, and visit sellersadvantage.com.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Play no-bust blackjack, poker, and more. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late-night dinners. Watch your favorite teams and catch up with friends on game days. Unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails at Ray's Lounge. Easy parking and access, Hollywood Park Casino, located next door to the Forum and SoFi Stadium. Park, party, and play. Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game. Must be 21 and older to enter. These are approved DOJ games. Geico 004-527. Geico 003-871. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Cappy. Get ready to smile every mile with Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Lease a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Limited for just $284 a month for 36 months with $39.95 due at signing. And if you're looking to sell your car, they'll pay you cash for it on the spot. Ocean Subaru off the 91 freeway. Visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
Through credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers of vehicles will qualify. Bid S37011188. MSRP $36,558. Lease for 36 months. 10 miles. Plus tax, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 11/20/2024.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Max Bankman, I'm the new doctor.
Welcome aboard the Odyssey.
ABC Thursdays.
This ship is heaven. We're tending to our passengers' dreams. I'm in.
From 911 executive producer Ryan Murphy comes a splashy new drama on a luxury cruise ship with Joshua Jackson and Don Johnson.
It's your job to keep everyone alive.
She's in VFib. 1, 2, 3. Clear.
I have a pulse.
You're going to be okay. Dr. Odyssey. Thursdays, 9/8 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
All right, what's up, people? Tuesday afternoon, get ready for Lakers basketball tonight. Lakers versus Utah in an NBA Cup game. Have we seen the floor yet? Do we know what the floor looks like?
No, we're heading over there after the show.
Is it going to be distracting in some way?
You know, some way, yeah.
Yeah,
but
some way.
Is it
I
going
saw
to be
a
the same as last?
No, it's different. I saw a picture of it. It looks nice. But it's different. People, it'll take some getting used to.
John, there are some bad teams in the NBA.
Yes, there are.
And there are some injured teams in the NBA. And one of the teams that is really dealing with a ton of injuries is New Orleans. You sent a list today. Zion, C.J. McCollum, Herb
8
Jones, Trey
rotation
Murphy,
guys.
Jose Alvarado. They really have lost everybody. And there is a player, Cooper Flagg, who will be available in this next year's draft. You have never supported the concept of tanking.
No, I hate it.
But when you are as beat up, injured, and diminished as New Orleans is, do you change your view?
What I would do if I were them is I would trade Brandon Ingram because you're not going to sign him anyway.
Right.
And so that automatically makes you worse.
Right.
And they have so many injuries. If they didn't rush everybody back, and Cooper Flagg's going to be really, really good.
Right.
Michael, is it embellishment to say that other than Wemby, so take Wemby out of this equation, he would be Cooper Flagg would be the best NBA first-round pick in the last 10 years.
Yes, since LeBron, obviously without
so that'd
Wemby.
be last 20 years.
Since LeBron.
Without Wemby.
Without Wemby in it, he is the best American prospect since maybe Larry Bird.
And
Yeah.
and so I think a lot of teams are going to lean that way. I
Although-
wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised if Utah tanked.
Yeah,
I
of
wouldn't be
course.
surprised if New Orleans tanked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. You know who's openly bad now is Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
I think they've lost 9 games in a row.
So here's the problem with tanking though. Now, even if you are one of the 3 worst, you only have a 1-in-3 shot.
well, this just happened to the Sparks. You weren't here yesterday.
Oh, no.
But there's a player coming out of Connecticut that
Paige Beckers.
that is
Paige
that
Beckers,
is
yeah.
supposedly going to be comparable to the next Caitlin Clark.
No,
And-
no, she's not that. She's good, but she ain't Caitlin.
Well, and then Juju Watkins, who
Is
Ramona
unbelievable.
thinks is better than Caitlin Clark. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's true,
No.
but Juju, who is going to make more NIL money than any women's basketball player ever, comes out in 2 years.
Those girls are good, but they don't have the
The range,
not
that-
the range. What do you call it? The attraction that Caitlin Clark.
But
presents.
either way, mate. So they thought Paige Beckers is going to be the number 1 pick in the draft.
Right.
The Sparks had a 44% chance to get the number 1 pick.
Didn't work.
They got the number 2 pick.
And that
so
happened
now,
for the second time.
Yeah.
yeah. So now she's going to end up in Dallas. But so you're right. If you tank, it doesn't mean you would automatically get Cooper Flag. But if you're not going to win it, you have to think about it. I probably still couldn't do it. I couldn't ask people to lose
See,
on purpose.
I would say right now they don't need any help losing.
But can
They are missing, as you said, 7 rotation. They don't have to try to tank. They are just going to lose
Yeah,
games.
but here's the problem. I don't know if they can out-lose the Wizards.
Well, they only have to be one of the bottom 3.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, same odds for being second from the bottom for being last, right?
It's pure luck then.
All right, right now, the
ultimately
Wizards,
it comes down to
Philadelphia's
luck.
bad, too.
the Wizards and the Sixers are 2-11. The Raptors are 3-12. The Jazz are 3-10, and the Pelicans are 4-10. Those are the 5 teams kind of that have double-digit losses.
God, Philly 2-11, huh?
Talk about the NBA Cup. That's the real NBA Cup there.
Oh,
Cooper
yeah,
Flag.
Cooper Flag is
Yeah.
the real NBA Cup.
Is Micah? Do you think with Oklahoma City in their pod, what chance to give the Lakers to make it back to Vegas?
Very good chance, man. Lakers are playing well, especially with the emergence of Dalton Connect.
Right.
And
I think they
D'Angelo
win
playing well.
tonight to go to 2-0
Yeah.
in pool play.
Plus, the Lakers always beat up Oklahoma.
And then the next game is Tuesday night,
Yeah.
week from tonight in Phoenix.
And remember, Chet, your favorite player, Chet Holmgren's out.
And Kevin Durant's probably out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they've got a real chance
Oh, yeah.
to
I
win
think
their
I
pod.
think they have a real chance, and not only that, you're wrong because Oklahoma beat the Lakers when LeBron got
The scoring record.
The scoring
Right,
record.
right.
Okay, so
I'm talking
the
about the playoffs,
Lakers,
then.
the Lakers are playing better defense. I think so because they're filling out the passing lanes.
But you know, Pepe, that Oklahoma City statistically is the best defensive team in the league.
I know,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that they're going to beat the Lakers. The Lakers
True.
are better than last
Right,
year.
weren't the Lakers 4-0 against Oklahoma City last year?
They did. That's a bad matchup for Oklahoma.
Right.
year,
Well,
last
and
year.
part of the reason it's a bad matchup is the Lakers beat them up with their size.
Plus,
and,
Holmgren's out.
and
Yeah.
so is Isaiah Hartenstein, who is
Hartenstein's
his
out.
backup.
That's right. That's right.
So they're playing Jalen Williams at center. Jalen Williams is 6'6". Who's going to guard Anthony Davis in that
Well,
game?
nobody stops Anthony Davis anyway. He can be
But I mean,
7 feet.
LeBron's even taller than everybody on their team.
Right.
And then
right.
LeBron plays center sometimes. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if you agree with me, Michael and John. The Lakers are playing way better than they played last year because they're playing better defense. Now they play
Well, defense is spotty. That's
no,
some bad
yeah,
defense
but
against.
I mean, last year they weren't even playing any defense.
Yeah, they still give up 116 points a game, which is near the
against
bottom.
the Spurs and New Orleans, they look terrible on defense.
And their differential is only 1 point. You know, they score 117 and give up 116. So their defense could get better. But
Now,
they've won 5 games in a row.
Now the problem that I see is the transition against younger teams.
Yeah.
That's when they suffer.
Like Houston. Like when
Yeah.
they play Houston, that's going to
And
be a
Oklahoma
bad
City.
matchup for
Or
us.
Memphis, when the teams run them. Got to get back.
You know, I wanted to. Let me. Okay, here's my sleeper ticket for tonight. Tell me if I got a shot.
Okay.
Okay. Brian, you tell me too. I always take these. LeBron double-double.
Oh, got to.
Double-double,
yeah,
not a triple-double?
No. AD double-double. Should be automatic, right?
Yeah.
Austin Reeves over 5.5 assists. I'm sorry, more than 5.5 assists.
That's an iffy one.
Lauri Markkanen under 28.5 points, rebounds, plus assists.
That's a good one.
No, under? I'd
Under.
go over.
You would go over, okay.
Yeah,
And-
because Utah doesn't have a lot else than him.
Rui under 1.5 threes, he may not play.
Yeah, Rui's probably not going to play.
Is he definitely not playing?
He's questionable.
That'll be canceled out of the ticket, right?
Yeah, that cancels out.
And then the last one, you laughed at me when I brought this guy up, and I think he's been one of the better rookies. This guy, Yves Messi, in New Orleans.
Okay, so it's pronounced Yves Messi.
Yves.
Pronounce it like Meesee. Yves Messi.
Yves Messi.
Yeah.
He's actually been really good.
Yeah. And he's been thrown into the fire because he has to play. He had a couple of block shots against us.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. So I got him more than 7.5 rebounds. And by the way, if you haven't played Sleeper yet, download the Sleeper app. Use code 710. They will match your deposit up to $1,500. All right, let's do it. It is Michael Thompson's game today. Michael, you got a little sneak preview for us?
Cups. Today's game is about cups, the NBAs, and others.
Excellent. We will do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you are hiring, it can take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open job. That's 2.5 months, and nobody's got that kind of time. If you're listening today, just listen and use ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? ZipRecruiter can help you. 4 out of 5 employers who post ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So they can help you find a candidate within 24 hours of when you post. So what are you waiting for? Go to that exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Black Friday savings start now at Cardin Alleyway Hyundai. These are brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid SEO convenience for just $369 a month for 36 months. Plus, enjoy peace of mind driving with America's best warranty. Cardin Alleyway Hyundai just off the 91 freeway or at CardinAlleyWayHyundai.com. $369 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. Includes 10,000 miles per year plus tax, license, and fees. Offer available to well-qualified buyers only. Subject to HMF credit approval. Expires 12/2/24.
Hey, it's Sedano. LA is the home of champions, so celebrate like a champion with Tequila Mandala. Award-winning artisanal small batch premium sipping tequila. Our friends at Tequila Mandala turning tequila fans into Tequila Mandala fanatics. Made from the finest mature agaves to bring you the perfect sipping tequila from their Blanco to their flawless year extra añejo. Up your game with Tequila Mandala and experience the best award-winning premium tequila. Available everywhere fine tequilas are sold. Visit tequilamandala.com for more details.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Hyundai Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end December 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hey, John Ireland here. Are you looking to sell your home quickly and easily without having to deal with repairs or the worry of buyers qualifying for new high-interest rate loans? Call Sellers Advantage. With thousands of satisfied customers, they're the go-to choice for homeowners looking to sell their homes fast. They'll buy your home for a competitive cash offer and can close in just days, not weeks or months. No repairs are needed because they buy homes as is. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Sellers Advantage is the fastest and most stress-free way to sell your home. If you're ready to sell your home, call Sellers Advantage. Get a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747 or sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Play no-bust blackjack, poker, and more. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late-night dinners. Watch your favorite teams and catch up with friends on game days. Unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails at Ray's Lounge. Easy parking and access, Hollywood Park Casino, located next door to the Forum and SoFi Stadium. Park, party, and play. Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game.
Must be 21 and older to enter. These are approved DOJ games. Geico 004527. Geico 003871.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and it is Michael Thompson's game today, and we welcome the real deal, Jacob and Ronnie. Jacob, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. How are you?
Everything is great, man. We'll talk a little Rams coming up because I know you're going to be there Monday for the Philly game.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. In the meantime, it is Michael Thompson's game today. Michael, what do you got going?
Let's talk about cups today with the Lakers continuing to make their defense of the NBA Cup. Tonight, the game is about cups.
Okay, cups.
Multiple choice. Counting last year and this year, the Lakers' record in the NBA Cup is what? 6-2, 7-1, or 8-0?
Brian.
7-1.
Laura.
7-1.
Mace.
7-1.
I'll go 8-0. Pepe.
Oh, no. Ireland knows this.
8-0.
Jacob.
I will follow 8-0.
It is 8-0. They have not lost yet. Multiple choice. The word or name cup derived from which language? French, English, or German?
Laura.
German.
Mace.
German.
I don't know any better. German. Pepe.
It is German.
Jacob.
The way he said it, how could you go against him?
Brian.
Yeah, German.
It is English.
Pepe, you jackass.
Hey.
Multiple choice. The NBA Cup is now sponsored by Emirates Airlines. Emirates Airlines is the flag carrier of which country? Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or UAE?
Mace.
UAE.
United Arab Emirates. Yeah, UAE. Pepe.
UAE.
Jacob.
UAE.
Brian.
UAE.
Laura.
With the crowd, why not?
AE, yes.
Yeah, it actually has the
It's
word
in the
in
name.
the name.
That would have been crazy,
That
though.
was
It would have
really
been like
hard
Qatar.
one. That was really hard, Michael.
I give you
All
a
right.
little easy one every now and then.
John, Pepe, and Jacob 2. Everybody else 1.
Multiple choice. Emirates Airlines is the world's what? 4th, 5th, or 6th largest airline?
I will go 4th. Pepe.
4th.
Jacob.
4th.
Brian.
5th.
Laura.
4th.
Mace.
5th.
It is 4th.
Okay.
Oh.
See, I got it. Pepe, you got it.
Is
right?
it really?
I got
don't
it.
think I've
You
I've
got
never
it.
flown them before.
Laura got it.
That's supposed
United,
to be
American, and
amazing.
Delta. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Multiple choice. The standard U.S. volume of a cup is how many ounces? 7, 8, or 9?
Pepe.
8.
Jacob.
I'm going with 8.
Brian.
I like 8 as well.
Laura.
Sure, 8.
Mace.
Pretty sure it's 8.
8 is enough.
Yes, it is 8.
Okay.
Multiple choice. The most famous cup in sports is soccer's current World Cup trophy. It was designed by an Italian, a German, or a Swiss.
Jacob.
I will go with a German.
Brian.
Swiss.
Laura.
Italian.
Mace.
Italian.
I'm going to go Swiss. Pepe.
I'm going to go Swiss, too.
What is it, Michael?
Italian.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, Mace, you got that,
Yep.
right?
And
Laura,
Laura
you
got
got
it.
that.
Yes, I did.
Anybody else plays Mason and Laura?
I think that's it.
Okay, so this is very close. Laura, Pepe, Jacob, and John have 4. Mace has 3. Brian has 2.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Everybody guess here. Everybody guess. Closest to the number.
Okay.
According to the coffeeknowledge.com, Starbucks sells how many cups of coffee per day worldwide?
Brian.
Wow.
500,000.
Laura.
3.6 million.
Mace.
250 million.
I'm going to go 322 million. Pepe.
3.5 million.
Jacob.
I'm going to go with 100 million.
Michael, what's the answer?
90 million. Jacob, you win.
Jacob, nice.
Very,
Jacob.
very
You're
good,
in it.
Jacob. Jacob now has the lead.
Yeah.
Can we end the game right now?
Yeah, let's stop. We ran out of time. Congratulations.
Closest to the number, everybody guess. Soccer's World Cup trophy is the most expensive or valued cup in the world in sports. How much is the World Cup valued at?
Laura.
Valued at $950,000. I don't know.
950K. Mace.
I'm going to go 300K.
300K. I'm going to go 1.2 million. Pepe.
1.5 million.
1.5 million. Jacob.
I will go with 1.51 million.
Oh! Brian.
I will take 2 million.
Brian. Michael, what's the answer?
$20 million.
Wow.
Is it actually worth
20 million.
Is it
That's
the?
right.
That's
So
Brian.
Laura
But it's
got
not the
it.
actual
No.
stuff that
Brian
makes
got it.
is
Brian
it?
gets 2
Yep,
million.
it is. Yeah. Multiple choice.
Yeah.
The World Cup is the most expensive cup in sports, but the most important cup in sports is the Athletic Cup. Laura, you don't care about this one, but for us men,
Yep.
it is very important.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care
It's
for
a
that.
protective cup. Reported
Yes.
to be the first protective cup reported to be worn was by a catcher appropriately named Claude Berry to protect his berries. And what year was the first cup worn by Mr. Berry? 1900, 1904, or 1908?
Laura.
1904.
Mace.
1904.
I'm going to go 1908. Pepe.
1904.
Jacob.
1908.
Brian.
Oh, wait.
What is it, Michael?
1904.
Yeah.
Mace got it.
Yep.
Laura got it.
And Pepe got it.
And Pepe got it. Okay, so here's where we're at. Let's do, you want to do 3 more or 5 more?
I got 5 more.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
go
we'll do 5 more. Okay, so here's the score. Pepe 5, Jacob 5, Laura 5. John 4, Mace 4, Brian 3. 5 more to go.
All
right.
right.
Now. Here we go.
Everybody guess here. Obviously, you don't have to be a woman to know that bras come in various cup sizes. From A
They
to the
do.
largest cup size made. Which letter in the alphabet represents the largest bra size cup? Everybody guess.
Jacob.
E.
Okay.
Brian, don't look at
Brian.
K.
Mace.
Double E.
I'm going to say D. Laura.
F.
What is it, Michael?
Wait.
Pepe.
What,
Oh, I'm
Pepe?
sorry, Pepe.
F.
It is K.
Oh,
nice.
Did anyone get it?
Nobody got it.
Brian got it.
Brian.
Okay,
Oh.
so Brian says
Wow.
Come on, now how you guys not know this?
All right.
Brian.
Wow.
Did you know, or was that a guess?
That was a guess.
Is
Okay.
Allison?
No.
No.
What?
No comment.
All right, so Laura, Pepe, and Jacob have 5. Everyone else has 4.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 4 left. Here
Multiple
we go.
choice. The Stanley Cup is named after Mr. Stanley. What was Mr. Stanley's first name? Franklin, Ferdinand, or Frederick?
Pepe,
Frederick.
Jacob,
Frederick.
Laura,
Ferdinand.
Mace.
Who was the first one?
Franklin, Ferdinand, or
I'm going to
Frederick?
go Franklin.
I'm going to go Frederick. Brian.
Ferdinand.
What is it, Michael?
Frederick.
Okay,
Frederick.
so I got it. Who else got it?
Jacob, and
Jacob and Pepe.
Jacob and Pepe. Okay, so there are 3 left.
Yep.
Pepe and Jacob have the lead. They each have 6. Laura and John have 5. Brian and Mace have 4. There are 3 left.
Multiple choice. In the Confederation of North Central America and Caribbean Association of Football, also known as CONCACAF, how many countries play in the tournament? 25, 26, or 27?
Jacob.
I will go with 25.
Pepe.
I'm going to say 26.
I'll go with 27. Laura.
27.
Mace.
26.
Brian.
27.
It is 27.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Brian got it.
Laura.
Laura got it. John got it. Pepe, did you get it?
No.
Mason's
Jake,
pulling
did you,
an
Jake,
L
did you get
I
it?
did not.
Okay,
I did
so,
not.
all right. Is there one left now or two left?
I got
Two left.
All right, two left. Here's the score. This
Am
is
I
really,
out?
No.
Oh.
But you got to go opposite.
Okay.
Four-way tie for first between Laura, Pepe, Jacob, and John. We all have 6.
Wow.
Mace, you have 4. Brian, you have 5. You're only
Okay.
one back. And
One
we have
back.
2 left, Michael?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Multiple choice. At 39 points a game, he averaged the most points in last year's inaugural NBA Cup. Who was it? Donovan Mitchell, KD, or Embiid?
Laura.
I'll go Donovan Mitchell.
Pepe.
KB.
Jacob.
Who are the choices?
Donovan Mitchell, Embiid, or KD?
Kevin Durant. Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, or Joel Embiid.
I'll go with KD.
I'm also going to say Kevin Durant. Mace.
I got no choice but to go Embiid.
Brian.
Mitchell.
Who is it, Michael?
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian. You're the only one, right?
No,
Laura,
Laura.
too.
Laura.
Okay, so now Laura has the lead.
I'm out.
You're out. This is the last one. So, Laura, you have to go first.
Okay.
We're all one behind her. Everybody else.
Wow.
All right, so go ahead, Michael.
Multiple
Make it a good one.
choice. The first athletic cup worn by Mr. Berry was made out of what? Iron, copper, or steel?
Laura, you get this, you win it.
Iron, copper, or steel? I'll go steel.
I think she's right, but since I have to go with a different one, I will go iron. Pepe.
Copper.
Copper. Jacob.
I will go.
Got to go iron or copper.
I will go copper.
Brian.
I'll go iron.
Michael, what's the answer?
Steel.
Laura!
wow.
Winner, chicken
She
dinner.
ran
Nice,
away.
Laura. Very good.
You got a tiebreaker, Mike?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Everybody closest to the number. Over a year, how many cups does Starbucks use? Over a year, how many cups do they use?
Oh, my gosh.
For a year.
I'll go first because I didn't write anything
go
down
ahead.
whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, go for it, Laura.
All right, I'm going to go 350 million.
Okay.
I'm going 1.2 billion.
Radio Michael, get your numbers ready.
I'm going 722 million. Pepe.
1 billion.
Mason said that. Go 1
I
billion.
said 1.2 billion.
Okay, 1.2 billion. Pepe's going 1 billion. Jacob.
1.1 billion.
Okay, right in the middle of Brian.
3 billion.
Michael, what's the answer?
7 billion cups.
Wow. Yeah, Radio Michael, get it ready.
I think it's Brian. He said 3 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What
Brian
was
got
Laura's
it.
answer?
350 mil.
Yeah.
350. You missed it by a little.
A lot.
You still get the win.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I did it.
All right.
Get a laugh out of me.
All right, Laura.
So, Jacob, you the game on Monday. You excited about Philly?
Yeah, is it Monday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sunday night football.
Sunday
Yeah,
night.
Sunday
By the
night
way-
football.
Go Monday, we'll
I'll be there.
Sunday night.
By the way,
Yeah.
Great LA football weekend. UCLA USC Saturday night.
Right.
Rams Eagles Sunday night.
Right.
Chargers Ravens Monday
Oh,
night.
that's
Wow,
awesome.
trifecta.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And by the way, in the middle of all that, Lakers Nuggets Saturday night and Lakers Suns Tuesday night.
Wow.
So we've got a whole
And
stuff.
and LAFC.
Oh, right, LAFC in the
LAFC's playing
playoff.
Saturday night in the playoffs
Against Seattle.
BMO, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's going to be a game. There's going to be a game at the Rose Bowl, at BMO, and at Crypto, all at the exact same time.
Yep.
Now, Jacob, you are a legal partner for a number of teams here. Will you be Saturday? You'll be at the Lakers?
So Saturday night, I'm hoping to go to the Lakers and then hop over to BMO.
And go to BMO.
I'm hoping.
I like
yeah,
it.
that's good. That's ambitious.
Here's what I think you should do. I think if Nikola Jokic has missed 3 straight games for personal reasons, if he's still out on Saturday night, then you can spend time. I would definitely check out the Laker game for part of it, but that should figure into
Yeah,
your
pull a
decision.
Mace. Leave at halftime.
And this is BMO, by the way. It's the semifinals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's on the other side of the bracket?
I
You know?
believe, well, Miami was on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And
But-
Miami's
but-
out.
and because what's his name's not playing, right?
Who?
Who was the guy? Messi.
So Messi's out. He was playing and
Yeah.
they lost.
Right.
So they're out. On our side of the bracket, it's us, and then if you win, you're going to get the Galaxy, which is basically
Wow.
The
should
Galaxy
be-
in a championship
yeah,
game?
so Galaxy's on the upper side. We're on the
Oh.
because we won it. They came in second, so they got to win their side on the west. We're on the bottom. If we win, Then you get them. Then you go against the East.
El Tráfico for
it should be incredible.
Oh, that's
Tráfico,
awesome.
that's right.
And they don't like each other.
No,
this
clearly.
year they
and
showed.
fans don't like each
That's
other.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I got to say this. I went to an LAFC game at the Galaxy Stadium.
Yeah.
You are not allowed, if you're wearing LAFC gear, you have to go in one door and then they escort you. You are not allowed to go to the other side because of so many fights.
That's true.
Yes.
You have to be escorted if
You're
you wear
escorted-
LAFC gear?
You're escorted to the other side where the LAFC people can come in and leave, and Galaxy's on the other side. So it's for real.
To avoid
it's for real.
confrontation.
It's soccer.
I intend to do one more time in the. Well, you should come with me.
Let's do it.
In the 32-52.
32-52. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. That'll be fun.
All right, cool. Hey, Jacob, don't forget Game of Games is brought to you by Jacob Emrani. Remember, anybody can fight, but Jacob is here when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB.
Thank you, guys.
Great seeing you,
See you,
man.
Jacob.
You too. Thank you.
You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, the Good Karma Branch radio station, 710 ESPN.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
La 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 la, man.
There he is. Sedano just is very kind of you to ask about my dog. I told this story earlier, but I canceled a trip to Hawaii for Juan's 50th birthday because our dog seemed to be on her last legs, and now she seems to be fine.
Well, good.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah.
You can always go to Hawaii.
I can always go to Hawaii,
Yeah.
right? But
She did it on purpose. Dogs know.
By the way,
Dogs know.
She
that-
tricked me.
She knew.
She tricked me.
Is Ireland trying to one up you? You know, you've been dressing better. He's got these awesome glasses I noticed yesterday.
I know they are.
I
Great
love them.
glasses.
I'm jealous.
I think they're cool. You should wear 'em.
Michael thinks I look like Sally Jesse Raphael.
I got the same kind, except black, but
Yeah.
same thickness.
Yeah, no, I think they look great. I think you should get many different colors. I think that should be your trademark.
I already
Like
have.
Are they readers?
Like Rip Taylor.
Yeah,
They're just
mine too.
readers.
You could be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Rip Taylor. You wear the funny glasses and, you
then the
throw
fl-
confetti.
throw the toupee and- yeah.
Pepe waves, you throw confetti.
Hello, Pepe. ¿Cómo estás?
We decided
Bien.
he's a dictator. You now need to salute
Oh,
him.
okay.
Salute,
Oh, that's right.
There you
Pepe.
go.
What's
no
going
one's
on?
waving at him. Maybe somebody will salute
Exactly.
him.
What's happening, Cappy?
It's peeking on Pepe.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking on Pepe Day,
Cappy, what's happening?
Pepe, where you going?
No, he's gone.
he's,
He's right
he's
there.
in there.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Here,
I
Pepe.
thought,
here, I'll give him this.
I thought he was on the.
No, he takes Pepe's seat. We're
I
good.
thought he
We're
was
kicking Pepe
Yeah,
out.
we're kicking Pepe out.
right.
Yeah, no, exactly.
John, he said, please sit. He is coming in.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, Cappy, come on in.
Cappy
What are
wants you
doing?
in, is what he says.
Yeah. All right. So, what game did you do? You did the Stanford game, right?
I did the
they win?
Stanford game. The upset, big time upset.
There was a text I saw that I never read.
Yes,
It was
by
like,
Pepe.
yes.
Well, Ramona was very excited.
Ramona was very excited
Yeah.
about this game. Yeah.
You know, they won on the farm, a big upset,
And this
biggest
week
upset of the
you-
weekend. And
this
then I
week-
did the Bronny game. John and I talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's a kid.
Yeah. What was he? 2 for 10 in the second?
Yeah,
game?
but he's a kid.
Is he?
He's going up against grown men in that
Right,
league
but
that
it's-
are fighting for their lives.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to learn to play with that kind of intensity.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I still, I'm of the belief that he would be better served by playing G League games.
I think he will play more games. John and I talked about it yesterday.
Yeah,
he
I
he
think
may
that-
go
Do
down
you
to
think
San
he'll play
Diego to
road?
play.
Do you think he'll play road
I
G
think
League
he
games?
will eventually, but we were trying to explain this yesterday. Part of the reason that Bronny was drafted by the Lakers is to give LeBron and Bronny a shared experience.
Right.
So if you're expecting Bronny to be on one bus and in one uniform for the entire season and LeBron to be in the
Right.
other, it's not happening.
But is that best for his basketball development?
Probably not, but this is a unique situation in that they want them to be able to experience this together. So I think it's a dance.
And their head coach, Zach Guthrie, said yesterday that they're going to play the Clippers, who are now, their G League team is now in their original home of South LA.
Yep.
And that Bronny may play in that game. You know, it's a quick trip.
I got a question for you guys, apart from that.
Yeah.
So I just
Cappy should go to that game, by the way.
Oh, he'd be good.
Should be the reporter, intrepid reporter.
Ireland keeps
Cappy.
saying he's going to help me get a gig singing the anthem.
Yeah,
at the G
I
League
still
game.
haven't seen the person, but I'll see the person I need to see tonight.
Okay.
At the
I'll-
Lakers
I'll
game?
I'll have
Yeah,
some. No. Well, he would work his way up. He would start at a South Bay game.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if he kills it, and he does well at
Right.
these things.
Wait a second. What?
I'm not going to do any road games, by the way. I'm only
no?
going to sing at home games.
I think that's
Mace,
a smart.
You should
Yes.
easily be ready for a Lakers
So
game.
Mace,
I'm going to Santa Cruz.
I'm
Mace,
doing the
only
game.
agree to sing if Bronny is in that game.
yeah.
So
yeah.
November 27th, I'm going to do that game at South Bay. It's a Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yep, next week.
It's this Wednesday.
And he's going to, supposedly he's going to play in that game because we're going to be there broadcasting it.
Now, what's weird about that, though, Mace, is you'd be going head to head with the Lakers.
Well, on top of that, Mom's in town. That's Thanksgiving. night
bring
before
Mom, too.
Thanksgiving.
She can sing with you.
Mom to the South
Let her
Bay
support you.
Lakers game.
South Bay Lakers are fun.
We play Wemby that night.
Oh, he's out tonight.
Yeah, but once you're done with the national anthem, you can leave.
It's true. It's true. I have a legit reason. So anyway, I'm
can't
on
believe you're
I'm
gonna-
on my computer. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
this pops up.
Let me see.
Walker Funeral Homes
Uh-huh.
in Toledo, Ohio.
Wow.
Now, isn't that kind of creepy that this would pop up? And
Well,
I did
it's
not
because
search
your
them.
computer is always listening.
But I didn't search. Were we talking about people dying or funeral homes?
No,
I don't
but-
think so.
But your computer knows that you're from Toledo.
We said the dog almost died.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
that's true.
That might
Yeah.
be
Maybe
it.
they buried
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
Sophie and the
Yeah.
funeral parlor.
Maybe
yeah.
they did.
It's always listening.
Will you do the funeral, the whole funeral parlor experience, or
For
is
a
that
dog?
Me?
other?
No.
Yeah, my
For the dog?
No,
That's what I said. For the
my-
dog?
No, for a human, for yourself.
What are you going to
Yeah,
do?
for a human.
Do you
No,
want
I
to
wanna
wake?
be- I want to be cremated.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think the whole funeral business is a big scam.
Old people like to be stuffed and
Oh no,
mounted.
my wife is not old, and she wants the whole to
She
do.
wants the
she
whole
wants a
thing?
wake. She wants to be buried in the ground.
Oh.
I'm like, really? We're gonna spend all this money? Just cremate me and just
Wait,
throw my ashes
right.
somewhere.
Tell Kelly that every dime you spend on a coffin, on a wake,
Right.
is going right out of Aria's
Yeah,
pocket.
it's true.
Yeah.
And she'll relent.
Yeah.
Pepe just punched.
Good. I
No,
hope he
no.
punches you again.
Yeah.
No, you're in a management position. Chris, it's always the second guy that gets the flag. Second guy.
It is the
advisor.
second guy that gets the flag. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
you patted
okay.
him.
All right.
You gave him a
Yeah,
love
as
tap.
Oh,
Cappy, he
look-
played
oh, he
college
did a good
football.
version of
Second
you.
guy into the
Yes,
fight always
always.
gets flagged.
Love
Yeah.
tap is all that was.
Yeah.
By the way, Michael, I'm with you, Michael. I think John's glasses are right out of the Sally Jesse
Yeah,
collection.
yeah,
I love
let's-
them.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love them. They're great. Now, you have a pair of red ones, too?
No, Quinn Snyder, who's the coach of the Atlanta Hawks, and their main color is red, had red ones, and that's why I got the idea for these.
Those are great.
I think they're fantastic.
I love them.
But as soon as we lose, I'm going to switch them out.
To yellow?
Well, no, whatever.
Lisa think of 'em?
Whatever.
Well, they are purplish.
Yeah,
they're like
kinda
blue purple.
lavenderish.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
Lisa and the girls think of that?
Well, I don't want to let her see them or she'll steal them.
What are they? 1.25, 1.50?
Oh, please.
Let me see. What are they?
I'm
Please.
1.0.
I never know what to get.
2.5?
I get the lowest one, 1.0.
You're right. No, I'm right in the middle of everything you said.
2.7530.
They're 2.0.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
I'm basically blind.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
all-
do think you should have a collection with other colors.
Yeah.
No,
These
I-
are 1.0.
Like you should have
1.0.
gold ones.
Careful, because
I'll do
this
a
left
show-
leg
I'll do a
is
show
not.
for
You should have
guys.
purple ones and gold ones.
I'll do a show, guys.
Okay.
These are half blue, half brown.
Oh, he did go all out
Yeah,
on this,
yeah.
huh?
It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, those
So
look good.
these are
I like
blue,
those.
half
Yeah,
brown.
these are good.
You're like a Warby
You want
Parker
to try
ad.
these?
Yeah, these are black.
Careful with
Let
the
me
left
see.
one. The
Let me
left
see.
one's,
All right.
that one's a little banged up.
So, Mace, these are black.
That's 1.0.
Oh, those.
Oh,
look
those
good.
are nice. Those
Yeah,
are
those
sharp.
look good.
It's just
So-
1.0.
Yeah, 1.0.
Let me ask you a
got in
question.
here?
See, here's the thing.
You
I
like
have
Red
this.
Fox? How many glasses you
This
got?
is great audio, by the way.
It is great.
Us trying each other's glasses.
If you're on,
Straight brown cap.
Good for you, too.
but
Oh,
if
those
you're
are
on
nice.
YouTube, bonus.
Yeah, those are
No,
sharp.
I
Yeah,
like the
those.
blue ones better.
But
Yeah.
I think purple is your color.
How many glasses? He keeps
Oh,
putting
I
those
keep.
glasses.
Oh, I
wait a
have them
minute.
everywhere.
I lose
These-
them, I lose
Me
them
too.
every day.
So
have one pair.
John,
That's
I
it.
have one in my
have
car.
them everywhere.
I have one
pair.
in my car. I have one in my home office.
Yep.
I have one in my
Oh,
backpack.
Cappy, here's clear.
And then this.
Let me see.
Here's straight
Jeez.
clear.
Let me see.
Well, I like those,
are
too.
Those
Oh,
are
I like
sharp.
those.
Those are sharp.
Those are
I
cool.
like
Yeah.
those a
These
lot.
will be in the on deck circle.
That's like the
I
Kurt
go
Rambis
purple-
collection.
I go purple tonight, and I'll go clear in the
All right,
on deck.
but hold on.
Excellent.
Pepe's back.
Pep is back.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, hold
Pepe,
on.
what is it,
What
Pepe? Talk loud.
Pepe.
He forgot something.
Okay,
What is a special
what is
day?
today's special day?
Speak into this mic.
What is
Yeah,
such a
go ahead,
special
I
Pepe.
can
day?
hear you. Speak
Yeah.
into this.
Because my son turns It's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
You just realized it?
The one we made?
How old is
How old
Bad
is,
guy
how old
forgot.
is he
he?
this year?
He had my son
41.
turn, so he forgot the age.
How old is he?
41, Pepe.
41.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
So wait, Pepe will never tell us how old
Wait,
he is.
I know
Chris
how
your
old he
son?
is. I know.
Is
Let's
Chris
figure
your
it
son?
out.
Is that what you're saying?
I know.
He's got to be at
he
least.
he was probably about 25
Yeah.
when his
65
son was born, so that
sounds
would make
about
him
right.
66.
65,
Yeah.
66.
Pepe?
I'm going older.
Yeah.
Well, Pepe's 86.
Where was he during the Depression?
Selling newspapers.
What was it like 1929 when the
Pepe.
stock market crashed?
How good Christopher Columbus.
Oh,
You should
what
ask.
a nice guy. He was such a
Exactly.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
Pancho
guy.
Villa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, talking about
Yeah.
birthdays, it's my goddaughter's birthday.
Happy
today,
birthday,
too.
goddaughter.
Aw,
Let's
that's nice.
let's wish everyone a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, Arlen, those
Does
all just
Raider
readers?
Rubin have anybody
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
to give him a birthday?
His daughter, maybe.
They cost
You
like
know,
$5.
Raider Rubin?
Yeah.
Yeah. John, I have for the longest time battled wearing readers because I have this theory that when you give in to wearing readers, that's when it's over. Like the deterioration
Right.
will begin. at
But
that
you're going to
time.
squint at your
Yeah,
phone?
Right. So here's me. I'm like, I can barely see. And then when I put the readers on, I'm like, oh my God, it's crystal clear. Why do I do this to myself?
Yes. Why do you do that
I
to
don't
yourself?
know. I really don't know.
That could be true, Cappy. I don't know. but-
Everywhere I go in my house, there are a pair of readers.
Yeah.
Like there's one at the massage
That's where I'm
chair, there's
trying
one in
to
the
get-
bedroom, there's one
Yeah,
at my desk.
same.
They're everywhere, so I
Same.
don't have to worry if I lose. I
Mitch,
lose them all the
I
time.
have a couple questions about things I heard on the
Please,
show today.
ask
Let me
away.
ask this
Oh,
question.
okay.
do.
Sure.
Number one, you said that Jake Paul held up Mike Tyson for the last 4 rounds, and therefore that fight was rigged.
Yes.
What was the report that Jake Paul held up Tyson for 4 rounds? What did I miss? Because I watched the fight, and obviously all those guys did was kind of dance around. Nobody was going to get hurt. Nobody was going to really
Well,
hit each
Tyson
other.
hit him in the first round, and then
Yeah.
after that, everything slowed down.
So what's the deal?
So he says he went easy over the final rounds because he didn't want to embarrass him.
And you buy that?
I do buy that.
Yeah,
Who
I'm not-
cares?
yeah, I'm not so sure.
It's
I
a
buy
whole
that.
thing is a sham.
But it is a
for
sham.
people like Cappy.
But
I
here's,
loved it.
here's what I think. By the way, I thought the undercard was
Very entertaining,
terrific.
yeah.
the undercard
that was actually
great.
the reason to watch,
Yeah.
not those
Guys,
two.
people bet on wrestling, and wrestling's
No, they don't bet on
predetermined.
professional
No, they don't
wrestling.
bet on wrestling.
They,
They don't?
do not bet on,
No.
on professional wrestling
About sumo
because it's
wrestling.
preordained.
Right.
In this case, it was preordained, but people
What
were
do you
still
mean it was
betting.
preordained? How do you know?
Yeah, Tyson could have won. He just
No.
didn't.
How?
He's
But
too
how are you?
old.
I'm
No,
just
no
asking how
chance.
you know.
No,
Like,
no,
is
but
there
I'm
is there a
saying it
report
He
wasn't
out
threw
there?
like 11 punches.
No.
Yeah.
Michael, it wasn't fixed.
I
It was
think those
fixed.
guys choreographed
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was
Speaking
fixed.
of throwing punches, that was another thing. So you guys were talking about how Pepe was having problems with his mic or something.
Yep.
And Mace, I caught a stray from out of nowhere.
Oh, what? I don't even remember it.
Yeah, you
We've said so many
you
words
said,
today.
You said you go. Oh, really? We're having equipment problems? You go. What is this? The Cappy Cast?
Whoa!
What's that all about?
Oh, I retry that's
Because
I would
usually what we
never
say on our
that.
show, what is this, Tulsa?
Right.
You know, like
Like
it's
we
a
got
small
small
market.
market.
You know?
I'm a big consumer of the Cappy
I don't
Cast.
understand.
Is the Cappy Cast fraught with technical issues?
No technical issues.
There was feedback, and Morales was talking about small market stuff, and I said, "Yeah, this isn't the Cappy Cast."
Wow.
Strays.
Caught a stray.
It's
From
a,
Mace.
It's just a little joke.
I understood.
Yeah,
I'm not
you can
offended.
roll with that.
It's not the
No,
Sleeper
Sliwa.
Show.
I've been on the
It's not-
podcast.
It's not the
You were on the Sliwa podcast,
Yeah, man, he's really good.
Why does Sliwa
He's like a
start
different
the whole?
personality.
Why does he start the whole show like boxing? Was that kind of his? I never remembered him ever talking about boxing.
Yeah.
His personality is coming out now. You guys stifled him when he was
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You know what Sliwa said?
What?
A, B, C. A always B, B, C closing. Always be closing.
Closing the show.
Always.
The most followed sports radio station in America.